Hello, everybody, and welcome to Onyx Path Publishing Con. Welcome to twitch.tv/Plastic Age Plays. Thank you for letting us play on this wonderful stream here. We're going to run some Pugmire. I hope everyone's really excited about that. But let's do some quick introductions. So let's say, give me your name, your pronouns, whereabouts we can find you most likely, and then just a quick rundown of your character. Just a couple of sentences would be perfect. So I'm Christa. I am Chahista FX most around the internet. I will be Chahista FX in the chat as well. But you can normally find me over at twitch.tv/dorktales, where I play and run in a number of games. In fact, a number of these people on the screen have run in games on Dorktales or played in them over at Dorktales. But let's find out who that is. So let's go around the circle here and hello, Jen. Hi.
Hello, I'm Jen, and I use she, her pronouns. And today I will be playing Jax Yorkie, the stray, the small dog with big dog energy. And it's going to be great. I've never played Pugmire before, so I'm very excited about this. But yeah, you can normally find me on Dorktales. I am Achille Daniels most places on the internet, including in the chat. Yeah, that's a lot. So cool.
That's perfect. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for being here. Very excited to play Pugmire with you. Let's say hello to Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and you can usually find me over on Dorktales, playing in a lot of games and running my very own game on our Patreon early of Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. And today I am playing Dakota St. Bernard, who is a St. Bernard, who is an artisan. So she is a big dog with kind of little dog energy, opposite to Jax over there. But I am the big dog who flings spells. So I'm looking forward to this because love dogs.
Amazing. Much excited. I am as well for that. That dynamic is going to be delightful. Let's go down in a circle down to Brynn. Hi, Brynn.
Hello, I found my other headphone. Hi, I'm Brynn. I'm going to be playing Casey Corgi, and they're a scoundrel and a ratter. And they're trying to figure out their way in life, and also maybe like steal some things, maybe a little bit klepto. We're gonna see how that goes. Oh, and I have ears for them. But
yeah, you do.
There we go.
There was no way I was getting away with running a game of Pugmire without Brynn, so it's and this is why. And I'm very, very excited to have you. Wunderbar. Well, let's go right on over to Cal. Hi, Cal.
Hello, my name is Cal. I use he, him pronouns. I'm NeoCal in the Twitch chat. And apart from being on the Dorktales team as of this year, I also host some podcasts, usually about 90s cartoons, Transformers, and yeah, on YouTube and anywhere you can find podcasts at. You can find us at Lasercomb, LAZORCOMB. And yeah, I'm excited to jump in and play some Pugmire with you. I'm playing Sir Arfus Gildweiler, the Guardian and Golden Retriever.
Hey, Cal, could you we're also getting chat from the our audience is also
Gotcha.
noting that you're a little bit quiet.
Thanks, guys. And if you want to listen to Cal and I talk about the incredible 90s show or early 2000s show, Cyber 6, you can go. I'm on one of their episodes.
We recently covered Cyber 6, and I recently put up my volume. And that was all kinds of fun because you and I were the Cyber 6 veterans in that, and we got to expose Christopher to watching it for the first time.
Yes, very good.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of first time, my first time playing with Dixie. Hi, Dixie.
Hi, I'm Dixie Cochran. I work over at the Onyx Path as an in-house developer. I've worked on, as we found out in the Pugmire panel earlier today, I actually edited the early access version. So I've been working on Pugmire since the beginning, pretty much, which I forgot because I forget what I ate yesterday, let alone what I worked on in 2015. But yeah, I'm super excited to be playing. I love Pugmire. It's one of my favorite worlds that we work on over at Onyx Path. I'm really excited for Realms of Pugmire, which is the second edition that we're playing tonight, obviously. And also, I found that in most of my actual plays, I almost never get to actually play a dog in Pugmire. I'm usually playing a bird or a snake or something else weird because, you know, what else would I do with my little snake wearing a wizard hat miniature besides play a snake wearing a wizard hat? But tonight I am playing a shepherd of the Church of Man, Agatha Scots-Terrier, who is, as her name suggests, a Scotty dog. So I guess I am a medium-sized dog with some spellcasting abilities and probably a bit of an objection to our thieves' thieving ways.
Nothing like a little tense moment between party members.
Oh, and I got so excited that I didn't say that my pronouns are she, her. So sorry.
It's okay. I think I didn't either. They're she, they, her, them.
I got so excited about playing Pugmire.
There's so
Very
much
exciting.
that I often forget, like core pieces. Like, is it? Do I forget my name?
I've done that before.
I forgot the games I run on Dork Tales. I forgot the fact that I have a podcast. I forgot like
come over, go check out twitch.tv/DorkTales, join our Discord. Most of these people you can learn things about. If you're not already a part of the Onyx Path Discord, go join that too. Come hang out with us there and Dixie there and everything. It'll be spectacular. So yes, as Dixie mentioned, we are going to be playing second edition, which isn't actually even out yet officially, right?
No, the manuscript's
pre-order?
out to backers, but that manuscript was also from a certain company pulling a bunch of crap. So there have been some changes since the incident of January 2023. So the version folks have isn't quite what we're going to have in the final, but it is very close. So yeah.
Yes. So if you were one of the Kickstarter backers, you will already have this. We're going to be running the module of that book, which is a lot of fun. I unfortunately had a very crazy week this week and literally read it in the 20 minutes between last game and this game. So we're going to run with it. I apologize if it's not perfectly to the letter, but it's going to be good. Luckily, I was absolutely blessed to have Dixie join us because she is so versed in the rules of Pugmire. So anything that I have a bit of a question, I have an in-house representative to help.
And if I say the wrong thing, it's the right thing for tonight.
Damn right. Yes. You know what? Exactly. Don't come at us in the comments. Okay, cool. Well, let us get started because we've got about 3 hours. We're going to take a little bit of a break in the middle. So about an hour and a half in, we're going to take a little bit of a body break. For those of you 90s Canadians, that means something very different. Yeah. Everyone's got the song in their head now. I'm so sorry. But let's get to her. So I'm just gonna start this out as a kudos to the writing on this, because every scene starts with a breakdown of how did the players get here, what did the players need to accomplish in the scene, who or what is keeping them from accomplishing, and what scene logically comes next. If you're familiar with Dork Tales and you've watched any of our modules, you will hear us complain about the fact that sometimes you're like, what is happening? Why is this here? Why did this happen? So the layout.
Eddie is very, very big on making sure that is accessible to people who are newer to gaming.
Yes.
And so that's been a thing since I think the very first book, is that every scene has that breakdown for Pugmire. So yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend if you are new into gaming or you're looking to just get out of D&D. Yeah.
Eddie's done
because sometimes you need to be an expert and to know how to present things in the most simplest way possible.
It's hard to present things simply.
Half my job.
All right. So we're going to start our game with the sort of background of you guys have been traveling together for a while. As we go, we can kind of vamp on how you guys know each other so well, but we will say that you guys have been an adventuring party for a while now. In the realms of Pugmire, and we're going to start, as so many adventures start, in an inn. You're enjoying some much-needed time off to relax in the Short Rest, your favorite restaurant in Riverwall. Locals, particularly cats, are dressed in reds and greens in excitement for tomorrow's Box Day holiday celebrations. You're halfway through your lunch listening to an interesting tale being told by the local storyteller Nasus Mutt. There I was, hanging by my fingertips, waiting for Samson to come back with the ladder. And wouldn't you know it, a pigeon lands on the roof right next to my pinky. It stares at me right in the eyes, then stares at my pinky. I'm hanging there wondering if this pigeon is a carnivore because it's looking at my finger like it's a T-bone steak. So it goes for my finger, and I scream. I close my eyes because I can't do anything, and I don't want to see what happens next. I feel a pinch, and then I gotta look. You know what I saw? That dang pigeon eating a sesame seed that must have been stuck under my claw. I laughed so hard I fell off the roof. Hey, what's going on over there? You look over your shoulder to see what Nasus is pointing at, expecting to see his boyfriend flopping around on the ground or some other tie-in to Nasus's story. Instead, there's a crowd of rough-looking gamblers with playing cards stuck in their hats, surrounding a nervous-looking dog in Church of Man robes. The brother appears to be holding the Fettles and workers back from some faintly glowing bones, at least for the moment. The thugs are all brandishing weapons, some thumping clubs against their other paw, while the others gesture threateningly with daggers. This might not have to end in violence, but you'll definitely have to get doggy bags for the rest of your meal. What do you do?
I kind of tug on Sir Arfus's sleeve, and I say, we should go help them. They're of the church.
Well, if they are of the church, then it looks like they need our help. Come, merry men and women.
We are not man, we but worship them.
Oh, come, but pups and lords and ladies.
Wonderful. Who is heading outside, led by Sir Arfus? Is everyone following?
Oh yeah. I'm gearing up for a fight. I just getting all puffed up, like, yeah.
I am standing slightly behind everybody as well as I possibly can, but trying to get over near the brother from the church.
Shuffle everyone
Dakota's forward. just kind of like brushes some fur that's gone astray. Oh, shedding season. Ugh.
Wonderful. Is there? I've lost my sheet on. If anyone would like to roll me something to know who this Church of Man person is.
I have no religion. And
there you
I'm
go. No religion
of man.
Then roll me no religion. Don't lose it though.
I rolled an 11, so I may not know this duck.
And this is D20s, correct?
Yes.
Sorry. No, I know history, not religion. I have much to learn of the Church of Man.
Very fair.
I have no idea.
No, me neither.
0.
Though I have sense motive if to look at the situation and kind of maybe see what's going on.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me sense motive.
Can I just roll a preliminary intimidation roll? Yeah.
Please roll me an intimidation roll.
Yes.
Do characters aid others in this? Because I have intimidate.
Aid. How does aid work? Is aiding? Let me look up the book here. Look for aid. Working
question.
Together. You can provide help if you could attempt the task alone. Only help when 2 or more individuals working together. Would actually be productive. Okay. When facing a challenge, 1 or more characters can help another, allowing them to make their check with a boon. So a boon is essentially rolling with advantage. So you can roll with a boon.
I have +3 to presence.
Is that for your?
That'll just still give them a boon. It won't make any difference.
Yeah. If you're doing the help action, as long as you are trained in it, you just provide.
Oh,
the
I
help
just
action.
need it as a skill. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And if you have it, if you have that skill,
you can just stand
Easy
there looking
peasy.
scary.
Exactly.
I
What'd you
I
get?
think I'm the only big dog in the group.
Aside,
wearing full plates.
Saint
Robin
Bernard.
is also a big dog.
Right.
Robin the Saint Bernard.
Big
Robin-
dog with small dog energy.
Yes.
I have small dog energy, but
I got a 16 on intimidate.
Beautiful. And Robin, what did you get as your sense motive?
I got a 7.
I also rolled it though, and I got a 19.
Okay,
Nice.
good.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Robin. I gotta remember your names here. Dakota. Dakota looks, and clearly this Church of Man is looking for a fight. He's clearly antagonizing all of these dock workers and seems to think he can take them for some reason, but who knows? Sometimes, maybe it's some kind of ritual or something, you don't know. As a no religion, you do recognize that this is a brother of the Church of Man. You don't recognize his name though, but as your sense motive, you definitely kind of you look and read the situation and what it looks like, and you guys will all see this scene, but there is a number of boxes that look like they have been smashed, and a number of items both wrapped in paper with string, as well, and things that have ripped out of boxes and stuff like that seem to be strewn everywhere. And there are a number of these kind of like gang members that look like they are picking up some of this stuff, but most of them are kind of honing in on this dog trying to protect these bones. With your sense motive, Agatha, you are going to get a sense of the situation. You can kind of see off down the road, there is some kind of courier wagon that looks like it's got a bunch of ropes dangling off the back of it, and looks a little empty. And so it would seem that a number of these boxes have fallen off of the courier and have kind of exploded everywhere. And then if anyone would, does anyone have no culture? No.
We're a bunch of uncultured mutts.
No history.
Apparently. No, actually, Brynn, Casey, as a criminal, can you just make me a flat intellect roll?
Okay. Maybe. Finds dice. Yes. Oh my god. One moment. I threw it on the ground.
Oh no!
Dice down.
That's just
dice
them
down.
pretending that they threw it on the ground to sneak under the
Say,
tables.
how very cat-like of them.
Mhm.
Knocking
Right?
things off desk.
Kind of sussy.
No, it did
Yeah.
fall on the ground. Hold on. I was like, I don't need my dice tray, but I definitely need my dice tray. And cannot be trusted without it. Okay. Ooh, 16. I have no idea what my modifier is.
You rolled a 16, that works. Unless your intellect is a -4, you're fine.
No, it's only 0. So.
Okay, totally fair. So you are going to, you guys are going to watch this scene kind of happening, and you'll sort of overhear the brother saying to these gang members, no, I'm terribly sorry, but you can't take it. This is I've already claimed it. It needs to go back to the church. It's not for you. And one of the thugs be like, all this is mine based on street law. We've claimed it. That's how it goes. It's the law of the streets. It's the street law. Casey, having a background in criminal activity, you are familiar with street law. Anything that is left out on the street is free to be taken. However, the brother has claimed it. He says that he found it first, and so he claims it. So he actually, in all of this, has a right to this small box of bones. Now, as you guys walk over, one of the thugs will kind of turn around and see first they will see they'll see Jax getting real puffed and real big and walking their way over and kind of look a little concerned, like I'm gonna lose my kneecaps, and then we'll look up and see Sir Arfus I'm sure very pleasantly, but just sort of like puttering around behind. Exactly, looking very large, and we'll look a little bit more scared and then back down at Jax and then at the rest of the group following you, and we'll sort of tap the guy next to him, and they'll turn and look and go, and the whisper will sort of go to the front of the group, and their who seems to be the guy talking, their leader, a lanky looking greyhound, will walk up to you guys and sort of try to stretch himself out real big and be like, what do yous want?
What's going on here?
We're just picking up what's ours, and this follower thinks that he can take what's ours, and he's trying to say that it's his. What are you gonna do about it?
I will take a tug on Arfus' sleeve and go, I don't think he's a good dog.
Not a good dog?
Well, he's acting like the Church of Man is a bad thing. And I'll go back to hiding behind him.
The Church of Man? A bad thing? Bare thy fangs, fiend! And he's gonna pull out his greatsword.
Oh my god.
Casey's just gonna like
Oh, this escalated. Oh, this escalated. Oh, this is bad.
man, every time, Argus, every time.
Oh no.
Everyone knows that findy keepy. Loser weepy.
Arfus, you gotta remember though, you have 4 of them, but you need to remember to take pause at a situation.
Take pause. And they're just gonna like look at rest the sword on their shoulder and like look at their paw. But I only have 2. Wait. And they're gonna look down. I have 4.
Those are feet.
But those are my bottom paws.
You can call them whatever you want.
Wait, should I take their paws?
I'll take their paws.
Such violence.
And sorry,
right.
what was your
this, boyos?
What was your intimidate check?
I believe
16.
So this greyhound has been looking at all of you, and then Casey speaks up and kind of like looks down, and then looks slightly down yet again to Jax, and is staring, going, and really like looks at you for a minute with your big underbite, and just kind of stops and looks around shakily, and all of the other gang members are kind of like looking at him, and looks around and goes, well, you know what? You can have the stinking bones. We didn't want them anyway. They glow weird. We're gonna go take the rest of it though, if you don't mind.
The rest of what?
There's a bunch of stuff in the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, you can have the other street things.
Well, good then.
Glad we were able to come to a settlement.
Right, settlement. Yeah, you guys, you know, territory this is. You don't be going with the dockside dealers anymore, will you? That's right. And we'll kind of trip backwards and like fall over the guys behind him, and they all kind of tumble down.
They're funny.
Did
Should
they
have taken their paws.
do they not know that King Puckington rules over all of Pugmire? Did they not know that?
I don't think I know that.
Are they from here?
No. Maybe they just like want to have their own, like they think that they can have like a sub kingdom within the kingdom.
I don't think that's how kingdoms work.
I don't think so either, but I guess maybe they think so.
Okay,
They don't seem very smart to me.
I'm gonna go check on the brother. He looks agitated.
As you go over to see him, he starts putting away all of any of the bones that had like fallen out. He's putting back in a box, and as he stands to turn to you, he has this very long, kind of droopy snout with these long, floppity ears, and turns to you and goes, "Oh goodness, thank you all so much. It's awful kind of you. I'm Brother Sam Beagle. Lovely to see another person of the church."
Yes.
And we'll hold out a paw.
I will introduce myself as Sister Agatha Scots-Terrier of the Chapel of Saint Anna.
Oh, lovely. Yes. Well, thank you to you and all of your friends. It's awful kind of you. That those ruffians, they think they run the place.
Well, we didn't do it out of the kindness of our hearts.
Yes, we absolutely
you wouldn't
did.
mind.
A good deed is reward in of itself.
No,
good sir.
It is not. Ignore those two. Money is an
Dakota's
reward
just gonna
also.
put her hand over
Casey, Brynn?
Casey, yep. Over her mouth.
Oh, what?
Not the time. Not the time.
What are these bones you were guarding, brother?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I don't know. They fell off. They fell off that cart, but they clearly look like some kind of artifact, and seem to have some kind of essence to them. Yes, Robin.
Dakota is going to go over to the bones if the brother will allow it, and take a sniff at them and cast sniff magic, which allows me to detect magic and magical influences. So are these bones magical?
Magical.
Just let me take a look here.
You smell a lot of magic. These are very magical bones.
These are some magic bones.
Well, yes, they're glowing.
I was just making sure, double checking.
To be fair, there are some certain substances that do make a sort of glowing. And at first, I wasn't. I was guessing they were magical because they were glowing as well. That was my instinct. But it's good to have a second opinion to prove that yes, I was right about it. Well, I suppose the other problem is we don't really know where these are from.
Is there a return address on the box they fell out of?
He starts sort of spinning it around and kind of looking around the ground and hunting around. It doesn't appear so. However, these do look like there is a vendor written on this. Looks like a MG. Mr. Grumpy Face.
That's a name.
'Tis. Yes, they live down in the Southgate Quarter. You seem like incredibly upstanding individuals. Perhaps you can find their home? Brynn?
Can I try and steal one of the bones without anyone noticing?
Wait until you're on the road, then sure. In this moment, when they are in the center of the group, no. But shortly, yes.
Can I do it with disadvantage?
Sure, please do. Roll me with disadvantage. Which is called a hindrance.
Ooh.
Hindrance in Pugmire is you roll.
Do I need to roll it
take
again if I already rolled a crit fail on the first one?
No.
No, you're good.
Unless you can roll lower.
So that's a 3 with my modifier.
You have decided. I'm gonna just run with this for a second. You've decided that clearly having a height advantage is the right thing to be. So you have climbed up Sir Arfus and are just kind of reaching for the box and fall into it. And the brother kind of catches you and goes, sorry, can I help you?
Casey.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just protect these. I don't want them to go missing. I thought it would be good if someone kept a
good
close
old
eye on
classic Casey. Always looking out for others.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, all right then. Perhaps. Sorry, I just saw Jen.
Me too. I literally just saw Jen's face too and died.
Sorry. Just sitting there.
Jen, you're out of focus now too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Laugh so hard
God.
we sent Jen out of focus. Okay. He will hand the box with Casey in it over to Agatha.
I will not be able to carry it and hand it to Arfus.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello.
I'm a Scottish Terrier. I'm about the same size as a Corgi.
Yeah. So with the bones safe in hand and Sir Brother Beagle waving you off, you guys will make your way to the Southgate Quarter. The trip to the Southgate Quarter goes swiftly. The first magic shop you come to is Samoyed's Exotic Equipments. You go to sort of ask of, where Mr. Grumpy Face's establishment is, but you don't even get inside the door before the well-dressed artisan behind the counter shouts, "Nope, do not bring those in here. Try next door." When you
Okay.
go over to the next door, the proprietor, Mr. Grumpy Face Staffordshire, lives up to her name and looks annoyed. Looks up at you and goes, "No refunds," and looks back down.
I didn't buy it.
We just found these bones on the street.
I don't do any kind of buybacks either. What do you
are
want?
these? What are these bones?
I don't know. Bring them over here.
Arfus?
And you're gonna
Casey's still
drop
sitting in the
the
box.
of bones
Hello.
with Casey in it.
Hello?
I will hand
are
a
you the
bone
bones?
to her.
Oh.
No, I'm protecting them.
Like
I'm
a
watching
chicken
you.
on the eggs. Wonderful.
Yeah, that one's nice and warm from my rump.
Corgis, notorious for good warm rumps. So you guys look around, and most of the tables in here seem to be kind of empty. Although there is some stuff up on the shelves, lots of interesting things. So Mr. Grumpy Face, a not as old as you would think looking Staffordshire, and sort of leans forward looking into this, and we'll sort of take a look at this, and we'll sort of consider it for a moment and go, yes, I mean, looks like something that I would have sold. Hang on, let me take, and we'll tilt the box and knock Casey out of the box as she looks at the bottom and sees her own stamp there, and she will go, oh yeah, no, I definitely sold these, but I don't know, where'd you find them if you didn't buy them? I don't recognize any is.
She said we found them in the street, and that's where they were.
Just
Nope.
sitting there?
Well, I mean, yeah, bones don't really do much else, but there were some people fighting over them.
Well, yes, these are very expensive bones. Of course someone's fighting over them.
They're magic bones.
Yes,
They're
that's what I
expensive,
sell.
you say? Like they're worth a lot of money.
Worth
Think
a
of
ton
how many
plastic.
bones we could get with these magic bones.
So many bones.
What
All
if we
the
traded the magic
bones.
bones for chewy bones?
They are worth a lot.
Yeah.
Well, are you bringing them here for some kind of like I said, no refunds, and I don't do any rewards for
What are
found
they?
lost objects.
Well, we're not giving them back to you. They're ours now. What are they?
Yeah, just what do they do? What kind of? They're magic, but what kind of magic?
Well, these ones in particular are usually used for mostly feline magic. They're usually used in necromancy.
Do I have to report
the
you to the
magic
church?
bones. Could you guess anything else?
You
Pardon?
mean necromancy?
Necromancy?
Sorry, what did you say, Dixie?
So do I have to report you to the church?
Oh no, I operate entirely under the procurement of the church, and we'll point to like a very kind of cracked frame that has like a big official stamp on it that says
Lovely.
approved by Church of Man. No, it's technically legal in a lot of ways, but you know, I sell a lot of stuff that if used wrong would be illegal, but you know, so's a steak knife. If you kill somebody with a steak knife, the knife isn't illegal, you are.
How many
I
knives
do
have
know
you
that rule.
sold recently?
But today,
Yeah.
open a book. 1, 2, 3, 12, it's 48. Well, quite a few. They come in sets though, so
Do we have other queries about knives? Is that why we're here?
Oh, I know about
No, sorry, I
knives.
just got
I don't know about
distracted.
bones.
well, I told y'all what this is, and that's
Well,
fine.
you have a ledger right there. Who did you sell them to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good idea.
1 second.
I've got +3 intelligence.
I also have
You
+3
roleplay that.
intelligence, but Robin does not have +3 intelligence.
Exactly. He'll flip back a few pages. Yeah, with you know Box Day coming up, it's been a big day of selling stuff. Let's see, big couple of weeks. Oh, here we go. These ones were supposed to go. They were headed to the graveyard.
Where'd the
There's
bones
so
go?
many bones in the graveyard.
To the graveyard?
Oh,
Well, someone
if they're
lives in the
gonna-
graveyard.
Who lives in a graveyard?
I'm guessing a
I
necromancer?
guess a
Dead
graveyard
people
keeper
live
lives
in the
a
graveyard.
No, that's not how that works.
They're
I think
not
actually
living.
I think that
they
is how that
die
works.
in the
They
grave.
don't
They're
live.
resting.
sense.
They're resting.
They
I can
unlive.
assure you, as representative of the Church of Man, we have never, to our knowledge, buried a live person in the graveyard.
To your knowledge.
Yeah.
She is very earnest about this. However, there is a graveyard keeper who like makes it nice for the dead people, I guess, or maybe for the live people that go to see the dead people.
Also to
That's-
like, you know, when people are putting like flowers and various like, you know, tokens of respect, I guess someone has to clean up all those like, you know, once they're rotted and wilted.
There's
Yeah.
also people that think it's real aesthetic. So
Are there
It's
people
like-
living in our graveyard I should know about?
hey, I don't run the church. That's
You
your business.
seem to know some things about people who might live in a graveyard.
Well, I just mean I know a lot of people that have real like spooky houses, and so it'd be real
That's not
spooky
a
to live in a
grave-
graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, look, I
You're
found
saying to the girl with like bat skeletons on her.
exactly yes, precisely.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got my plague doctor plushie up there.
Oh, I got one
I
of
feel
those
you.
too, the big one. Yeah.
I've only got the little guy, but yes. Yes, so Mr. Grumpy Face, she will look up at you and say, well, I sold a couple sets of bones, but I think only the one was magical. Sometimes you don't know, but these ones I was pretty sure. So these ones were going to a August von Mao. They're going to be a they're the ones that they live in the graveyard. I think they're the keeper there.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll to see if I've heard of the Von Maus
Sure.
on the streets? What should I roll?
Okay.
I don't know.
No. Do you have no something?
I have
And
friend
then
in low
canal.
places.
No history.
Sure.
Fri-
Yeah. Roll friends in low places.
I actually have no idea how that works.
I don't know. Roll me an intellect check.
Technically,
Okay.
the way that works is that you can announce that that an NPC is someone that you know because they're a criminal.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Can I know the Von Mao person?
They might not be a criminal. We don't know.
Yes. So yeah, you know what? Being that you can name that you know someone that's a criminal, you will know that they are not a criminal. The Von Maus are in fact an upstanding cat family.
Those posh, prancy pussies.
I would like that clipped, please.
Yes.
I was just gonna ask, and what is the rating that we're supposed to be?
Yeah,
at
exactly.
this panel?
It's a cat. It's a correct.
They're cats.
Yeah.
It's true. I know.
I will
We love
say
you,
that
Travis.
due to myself and Eddie, as far as ratings go, we pretty much just assume that anything Onyx Path related has at least a language rating for R, because Eddie and I are both those old school punks who cannot stop saying the F word.
Cool.
Correct.
Me too.
Yes, good.
Cannot.
Good.
So
Good.
like,
Good. Just wondering.
That said, as far as this goes, yeah. So I think that Casey should definitely, like, just so Casey knows, Agatha will not look at her too hard if they steal something from this person, because Agatha thinks this person is annoying and probably not actually the Church of Man.
So if something goes missing from a shelf, no one might say anything.
Yo, I'll try and steal stuff.
Sure, go for it. Roll me a sleight of hand. Roll with a boon, as Mr. Grumpy Face is very focused.
Man, I don't even need these second rolls. I critted the other
Oh,
way.
did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
You
pendulum
find you sort of are like you're quite small, so you manage to kind of go over to a shelf that's like right next to the
The little paw up onto the counter and then
and
things
just pull
slide
out
off.
something, and it's a very like run down looking box, but you open it and it just glows, and then you close it and put it in your pocket.
Put it in the bag.
It's like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. Just...
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. So Mr. Grumpy Face is explaining to you. Yes. Yeah. This one was supposed to go to Augustus von Mao. She's she keeps the graveyard. So if you want to go check her out, I guess if you guys want to take these to her, otherwise I'll send the message that they're here. I guess, but
Should we
That's
take
okay.
the
We'll take them.
bones?
Don't you worry about it.
Oh, okay.
They're in safekeeping with us.
We're very
Da-
helpful.
Can we charge a delivery fee?
well, not from me. You can maybe get something from her. I already paid the courier. So I'm gonna be talking to them about their
Yeah, you should definitely find
tie
that out.
down methods.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
Yeah,
for bringing this
very
to my
floppy.
attention. Very, yeah, gonna have to bring this up.
If yeah, what courier do you use that drops goods in the street?
Where would somebody find that? Please tell
Where
me.
was
I just,
someone find-
you know, just so I make sure I don't like
Don't
them.
use it.
And do you know their schedule?
I'm not.
Oh, don't forget
terribly-
their travel route,
Well, actually,
so we can help
from-
them pick everything up and make sure it goes to those who it belongs.
Well, that the ones that I use the light
Greyhound?
mousers.
Oh, is this
Yes,
Greyhound?
yes. I was trying to come up with like a FedEx one or like
Not
a
just
USPS
Greyhound.
or something. Greyhound delivery services. Yeah, the Greyhound routes are usually they go from the Market District, they make their way through Riverwall, they loop past Northgate, and then they head out to North Road, and then all the way out to Shady Gods Cemetery before they head on to Ellendonk Village. So, you know, I think that's normally the daily route, and then they come back the other direction the day after. They definitely haven't made it that far out yet because it's a bit of a day's ride, but they definitely should have gone past the graveyard by now.
Huh.
That's great.
Well-
We'll make sure to check in with them.
Yeah, we'll go deliver these bones, see if they get to their... Because otherwise she'd probably be, asking for a refund because she didn't get the package delivered.
Friends, I think we should be more concerned about why a cat who lives in the cemetery wants magic bones.
Oh no, that's why I'm saying we want to go give the bones as the ruse to,
Okay.
investigate why,
I mean, we could just investigate. I'm sure the church would allow that to happen.
That's true. I'm also picking up a slight New York accent from Christa.
I'm so sorry. You made me German when I was trying to be Brazilian, so you know what? It's fair.
It goes out in the wash.
Exactly, it all comes out in the wash. Well, all right. You folks have a lovely day now, and looks down at Jax and just kind of lovely day.
Jax is just staring into space, like
Not even
Not a thought in your head.
Have you seen what's that movie? that just came out. Not just came out, but the cartoon Fairy Tale. Oh, Puss in Boots' Last Wish.
No.
Have you seen that
see it.
dog? That's what I'm picturing. The cartoon dog. It just has a like off into space like look, and it's just like it's exactly what I'm picturing for Jen's character right now.
Spectacular.
I'm gonna find a picture and put in our Discord chat.
Fantastic. Okay, so you guys are going to head out.
Yes, need to go to the cemetery.
Yes. I think Jax might have to be reminded that they're leaving because Jax is thinking about knives. But
Come along, Squire.
me.
You want to go out? Want to go out? Let's go out.
Okay.
Fantastic. So you guys are going to head out towards the cemetery. You're heading out to Shady Gardens Cemetery Graveyard. Why is it always misty when you go to a cemetery? For whatever reason, the low-lying fog smothers the ground, leaving the tops of gravestones jutting out of mist. As you approach the gate, you spot some black-robed figures lurking in the nearby woods. As soon as you notice them, they duck behind trees. But before you have a chance to go look, you hear a lean, hairless dog in overalls is standing behind you. What can I do you for?
Oh, good God, the dead are rising.
That's so rude.
What? I'm not dead. I'm not even that old.
Why do you
Why
look like
just-
that then?
Wow, you can't
Just
just ask
like
people
what?
why they look like that, Casey.
Why do you look like that?
Casey, that's something you should think but not say.
If yes.
Why do you look like that? You're so fluffy.
Thank you. It's my genetics.
Well, thank you is my genetics.
I don't think you say thank you for that. Anyway, we're looking for
Casey!
That's not
You're
that
so
that is a bad dog move,
You're not-
Casey.
yeah,
That
you're
is
being
a
very good
bad
right
dog.
now.
Bad dog. He
Hey,
kinda-
What?
I'm doing my best.
Are you?
I don't.
And that's all that
Everyone's best
matters.
is different.
I think we're all just doing our best.
I don't know that Casey is, but okay.
Can you guys stop having existential arguments and
No.
tell me? Oh,
Probably not. This is pretty
okay.
par for the course.
Okay, sorry. No.
I just stopped listening.
is
What
that
can
an
we do
option?
for you, fella?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you guys came to my cemetery. What can I do for you?
Technically, it's the Church of
Bones.
Man Cemetery.
We're looking for Mao.
And dead people.
Von
Dead
Mal.
people.
Bones.
We're not looking for dead people.
Bones.
We're kind of
Well-
looking for dead people. That's why we came to a cemetery.
No, we're looking for August von Mal, the very alive caretaker of the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
If you are looking for Von Mao, and you see he kind of looks over his shoulders, yeah, she's in, I'm pretty sure. What do you want with her?
We've got her bones.
Mm-hmm. They fell off a truck for delivery, so we found them and would like to return them to their
Bones.
purchased owner.
Bones. Oh, not like her bones, but like ones
No.
that were purchased.
No, and he's
Hopefully
gonna
not.
Yes.
Hopefully
Take the-
not her bones.
take the box and be like, "Dem bones."
Okay. Why are they glowing?
Magic.
Special effects.
No idea.
Special effects.
That's
So many
magic.
answers. Okay.
I don't
What
lie.
if she doesn't want her bones anymore? I could take her bones.
I'm pretty sure she's using them.
Well, not
Technically,
right
they're
now.
using her.
I mean, I guess she does have a lot, or access to a lot, but these are ones that she wanted.
What is your
Access
name?
to.
If she doesn't want
Hold
those
on.
bones, we
Oh.
could have those bones.
My name's Pedro Zolo.
Are you employed by the Church of Man?
Yes, well, yeah, indirectly. I'm August von Mao is my boss.
Oh, you're like a subcontractor?
Yeah, I do the dirty work. I dig the holes and stuff. I'm looking into some higher learning to, you know, I'm not gonna be young
Oh.
forever. So
Oh, that's
I
lovely.
have a really good you know, sages order that if you want to learn spells and be of sophistication.
well, less in the magic. I don't know. I've never been one for magic myself, but I'm just trying to learn a little bit more academia.
Oh, it's
you
not
know?
that hard, and I will summon a magic paw, and it will go and pick up a bone and lift it and bring it.
I think
and
every
swirl
time you do this,
around.
Jax looks surprised.
I love Jax so much.
What are you doing? Magic.
Showing off is what you're doing.
That too. But magic.
I just wanted to say thank you on behalf of the church, Mr. Zolo, for all your hard work. And if you would please show us where August Vaughn now resides, that would be helpful.
And you'll see he kind of looks over his shoulders again and be like, "You're just here to. Why didn't they come with a courier again? You said they fell off a truck."
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
lazy.
Okay.
We rescued them from some street toughs.
Yeah, thugs were
You-
gonna have your bones. You
Bone
would have never
thugs.
gotten your bones.
Yeah,
We're
but
not in
we
harmony.
fought him off.
Right. You guys aren't with them, are you? And you see when he says them, he kind of tilts his head back, and you see a tree with a sort of a small snout sticking out of a black hood that like sucks back behind the tree.
I don't. Who
No,
are
who
them?
are those?
Who is they?
Who is they?
Who they are?
Oh,
Them they who?
They
Sir
are.
Arfus is going to yell out, "Come and show yourself, cowards!"
I will hide behind Sir Arfus after he does that.
yeah. You pointedly see no one come out from behind trees. But he'll say, well, they're with the Friends of Man.
That
I
sounds
don't.
nice.
You'd think, but I don't know a lot about them. Although they hate my boss, which kind of means they hate me too. But I get the feeling they have something against cats.
That's not nice.
No, it's really not. If anyone would like to make me a no religion or no history,
I
got
can
both of
make a
those.
history.
ha.
Why do you keep landing on 6? That's gonna be a 3.
It's
4.
going to be a
That's gonna
3
a
for
10.
me.
I got a
10.
15.
Okay.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Because my dice
You-
is cursed.
I am okay being the smart one in this part because if we get into combat, I am not helpful.
Oh, I have spells and that's it. I'm also supposed to be smart, but you know, my dice are not.
You will you think on it and you think and you go, oh, those are those you think about, oh, the Friends of Man, that doesn't, well, you know, Friends of Man are good, everyone should be a friend of man.
Yeah.
But then he says about the hating cats part and you go, oh right, the Friends
All
of
the math
Man
flies in front of my face.
exactly, they are actually like a branch like group that is not associated with the Church of Man. They are just their own thing, that are actually like a xenophobic group of dogs that hate cats, specifically necromancers, but assume all cats are necromancers and thus do not like and try to like frame cats for crimes and like burn down buildings and then try to leave evidence as if it were a local cat group or something like that.
Yeah, they're
They
like
are
dog
kind of awful.
supremacists.
They're
Yeah.
dog supremacists, yes.
It's almost like Eddie and I like real world politics and put them into our game.
Yes.
I mean, I don't like real world politics. I pay attention to it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't think
Um,
anybody likes them nowadays.
Not right now. But yeah, so okay, so she kind of puts that together and she goes, "Oh, right, the Friends of Man who are not actually friendly nor following man, right?" And I kind of like whisper to my group their basic stuff, like they're really anti-cat, they whatever. We should really go talk to August because if they're suspecting her of being a necromancer, she's probably in danger.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
go and protect.
Especially because they're just in the woods right now. I mean, we
Yeah,
can
that's
go
kind of
confront them if
creepy.
you want.
Uh,
We should
no,
make sure that
I
she's
won't go
okay,
confront
not something that hasn't happened. to her.
Mm.
Yeah, she
Can we
doesn't
look at the
leave the
headphones?
chapel very often, but well, I mean, you're welcome to, I suppose, if you'd like. But maybe we should bring the bones first, because if August wanted magical bones, letting the Friends of Man get their hands on them, that might be a bad thing.
Hmm.
So yeah, you guys are. You know what? I trust you guys. Let's let me take you in,
Why?
okay? Well,
Yeah.
mostly because you seem like you want to hurt them, and enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know.
Mm.
I mean, you are right that we want to hurt them.
Yeah. So
That friendly
Accurate.
face of Jax.
yes. If anyone needs to step away for a second, we will break at
We can break
7
whenever y'all want
PST.
to.
Yeah, we'll find a good dramatic moment. But if anyone needs to step away for a moment,
Yes.
please do
Okay.
so.
Casey's gonna
We'll-
excuse themselves to go pop a squat. Bye.
Okay, beautiful. To lift a leg. So but Pedro will direct you to an outhouse that you may use, and give you directions on how to get to the chapel, and we'll head in, and we'll open up the gate to the cemetery and sort of walk in with his shovel over his shoulder. And then you're gonna skip a bunch of stuff. There we go. Excuse me. Oh no, wait, that's not right. There it is. I found it. So you guys are going to step forward, and you have walked through this kind of low hanging fog cloud. And just this eternal, you're starting to understand what Mr. Grumpy Face was saying about how it's just kind of like aesthetically creepy here. It's not like scary, just kind of spooky.
Has like those spooky trees and stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah.
It's graveyardy.
I'm thinking like the
Yes.
Korok forest from, Breath of the Wild. I've been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, you get the sounds of
Yeah.
other non-uplifted animals. And so you guys will go forward, and you eventually get to sort of the center of the graveyard, which has this big chapel, very gothic looking. Jax growls at every shadow, even their own. You get up to the chapel, and Pedro will open the door and allow you to step in. As soon as you step foot in the chapel, you hear a soft chanting. It sounds as if it's coming from ahead of you until Pedro closes the door behind you, stepping in with you. And suddenly the chanting's coming from behind you. You turn, and there's nothing there but the door. The chants must be echoing across the walls. As Pedro leads you further into the building, you spot a serious yet serene cat in a tailored black doublet.
Ooh.
And August von Mao will turn to Pedro and say, "Pedro, who'd you bring today?"
Bones.
And I'm Pedro. Hi.
You are.
Hi. Hi, I'm
Hi.
Pedro.
I'm Sir Arfus.
Pedro. Well,
Dakota of the St. Bernards.
I'm Sister Agatha, Scots-Terrier of the Church of Man.
Jax.
That's Jax.
Yeah.
And this is Jax, a squire in training.
AKA
no.
a sit.
Oh, so
Sit, Jax.
Sits on a pew.
so I'm going to use a trick.
Oh,
It's called good breeding from the noble background.
Okay.
Generally they can go where they want, people will respect them and generally believe them. So if I
Yep.
spend a fortune, I can declare that a previously unknown non-player character is an old friend or relative on good terms with the dog. Kind of like, oh, you were at my great aunt's wedding and we
Totally.
and so I'm
Went
going
for
to
drinks.
how many fortune do we start with?
Oh, you know what?
One for
I think
each
Yeah, everyone
player.
starts with one.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that fortune to say that they're an old friend, and they just didn't recognize the name because it's Sir Arfus.
That's very, very good. Okay, perfect. So Von Mao is looking somewhat skeptical, but you came in with Pedro, so a little bit more trustworthy, but looks at you for a moment and goes, "Oh my goodness, Arfus, you've grown so big. I remember when you barely came up to my tail. What are you doing here?"
Auntie, you're this Von Mao?
Well, you understood that we were never related, right? Like, I'm just a friend of your mother's.
Doggy, what now?
Well, okay, it's lovely for you to come here with my friends, but with your friends. But what are you doing here? I caretake the cemetery, and
you should show them the bones.
The bones. Oh,
Which
you have
bones?
the bones.
The bones in the
The
box.
ones
The
you're
box bones.
carrying.
Oh, these bones.
The bones
Von Mao's
specifically for August Von
bones.
Mao.
The magic bones for Von Mao. Von Mao's bones.
Bones.
These
Those
bones?
I thought they were Casey's bones.
And our
hold it out,
Arfus is going to place the...
puts the box down, and Casey is in it, gnawing on one of them.
I'm going to place the bones down on the ground.
What is this? What are you? And looks at Casey.
Hello.
Can you
Food.
take my teaching instruments out of your mouth, please?
Do you have other bones I could have?
I have a chew toy.
That's acceptable.
Perfect. And you a big piece of rubber. She will look and go, "Oh, well, these, I did not order glowing bones."
Oh, that's what Mr. Grumpy Face said.
Well, no, I did not order those. Trundles around and pulls out one bone that has a piece of paper attached to it that just has Greyhound delivery services written on it. And so the Greyhound, I'm going to guess that Greyhound messed up the delivery.
Well, they dropped it in the street.
Let's see that way. See.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. Well, all right. I did order bones, but I don't believe I have any. Perhaps give me one moment, and we'll sort of pull Pedro aside and go, and Pedro will nod and kind of walk off and said, "My delivery should have been here in another, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes or so. So perhaps I'm going to have Pedro wait out at the gate and catch them and see what is going on."
Are they that punctual? You can know within the 5 minutes that they're going to be here?
Yes, actually. I have heard many tales of unreliable courier service. So ever since their fall, we have worked very hard on punctuality.
That's very good.
Can I offer you tea?
Wow. Tea.
Just has a whole set for some reason available. Pulls it out.
Right in the chapel.
Well, I mean, it's more of I treat it more of a school. That's what I wanted the bones for. You see, Pedro wants to learn more about the word for people that deal with dead bodies. Mortician.
Morticians?
Pedro is wishing to be a mortician like me. I am both the keeper here, and Pedro does most of the groundskeeping, but I am the curator, not curator, and the keeper here, as well as the local mortician. So
I will grasp
Mortician? You were always good at math, Auntie.
I will grasp their hands very earnestly, and I will say, "Thank you so much for all you do in escorting our brothers and sisters to the farm upstate."
Yes, of course. It must be. It best be done. Yes.
It is the
best
most important
to be
journey.
sent off well.
Are you
is, yes.
in any danger? We noticed a bunch of those
Yes,
friends
the friends
of
of man. Yes, awful little rats. Sorry, that's rude to rats. They're awful creatures. They for some reason have decided that all cats are necromancers, and even most necromancers aren't that bad. It's just energy manipulation at the end of the day. So I don't know how much trouble I'm in. They have definitely built a reputation of harming people's businesses and hurting people as well. So I don't know for sure, but it seems that they have kept away from the graveyard. I'm hoping that their stupid superstitions are also helping them be afraid of a graveyard, which I think has kept them out to this point.
Well, I feel like they might be getting a little more brave.
I don't know.
we
They
could run
hid
'em
when
off
they
for
saw
you.
us. We could.
We could.
I
they
do
could.
not normally condone violence, but if
Why
you
not?
were to maybe, well, I suppose it would be good for business for me to condone violence, but I try not to. We try to keep
Put 'em-
people. People will go to the farm upstate when it is their time, and we do
I
not
put a
like
lot
to
of these
send
bones
people
in
there
this
early.
graveyard.
Highly concerning. But and on that, Pedro will open the door and come in looking like walking quite rushedly, and has a piece of paper in his hand and walks up and hands it to Von Mao and goes and says, "Oh, yes, that is somewhat that I expected. The punctuality of Greyhound, unrivaled, very good. However, very often bring you wrong thing. So,
Oh,
it would appear that the label on this box was not for me. It was for a Momo von Angora.
oh,
Now, I am familiar with Momo. I do know where she lives. So perhaps I was Transylvanian, and now I am some Eastern European something, which I suppose Transylvania is Eastern European.
I
but
thought you
no,
were
no.
Russian this whole time.
I thought you were
It
German.
was.
Auntie, we
not
both
bad.
know you're from Pennsylvania.
I'm Dutch. Sorry, I was just trying to remember if Momo. I think Momo is she. We're gonna go with that.
Are
Yes.
you
Yeah,
wondering
Lady von
about
Angora.
pronouns? Because
Well,
the pronouns so far have been all across the board, and I love
no,
it.
I've been pretty good about who's been who.
No, because Mr. Grumpy Face is she. That's in the
Mr.
book.
Grumpy Face is she.
Are
That
there?
is, yeah,
Yes.
that's
None of you
canon.
asked her where she got her name from. It's in
No.
the lore.
Ooh.
I'm trying not to metagame because I edited.
I
this
know.
book.
Yes. So, well, I can send you. You will have to go back through town, which is not terribly good. You see, it is the Box Day celebrations are starting to warm up this evening, so it will be
Oh no.
a bit of a way through.
This is turning into some kind of
but-
fetch quest.
Well, it is. You look like someone who's very good at fetch.
I'm
You're very
not.
good at catching bones. Really?
Bones I like.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay.
perhaps.
Do we know what
Yeah.
the Box Day Festival actually means and entails?
Yes, we would all
Please.
do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Box Day is a wonderful celebration in Pugmire where everybody gets boxes. And they play in the boxes, and they run around the streets in the boxes, and boxes
Nice.
are very
Yeah, 'cause
important.
they're
to
cats.
Boxes.
Well,
Yes.
dogs, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's particularly popular with cats, with the cat
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
population.
wouldn't it?
But dogs
wouldn't it be
also enjoy
very
it.
appealing to cats? Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very appealing to cats, but dogs also enjoy it.
And
Um,
it means that the streets are flooded with kittens and puppies playing in and around boxes and crates.
Okay,
and
cool.
other
That's
things that you probably
the
skip over.
context I'm looking for.
Correct. Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
From what I can tell, it's got like from the bit that I read, it feels like it's got big like Chinese New Year and Christmas vibes. Like it's just this like big, massive, like communal celebration, but is also all about like boxes and stuff.
Yeah, it's Box Day.
It's Box Day.
You can get things in the boxes, but then the most important thing you get is the box, obviously.
Obviously.
Because I have cats that have 8,000 toys that they don't play with, but they will get in a box immediately.
Yes. So I think Von Mao is going to give you directions to where you need to head off, and it is kind of like through you will have to kind of go through the town. But she will give you directions and whatever, and say yes. If she happened to receive my bones, I would very much appreciate for you to bring them back. Or perhaps I might have to buy more from Mr. Grumpy Face. I
don't think you should buy things from her.
Oh, really? She's the only one I trust to ethically source bodies. She's an incredibly upstanding citizen. She runs a very tight ship.
Good one, Auntie.
I tell the truth. She's very good. She's annoying as all get out. She's super annoying and hates people and lives up to her name, but she's surprisingly ethical. Yes, well, I suppose Pedro can lead you out of the cemetery, and you guys can be on your way. Thank you again. It was lovely to see you, nephew. And we'll reach up and give Arfus a big hug.
So we're taking turns again. Okay. Hands it back to Arfus.
Yep. Okay, so I think what we do, because it's gonna be a mess in the streets, I will go as front to try and crowd control and push boxes out of the way. I also need some more muscle because I'm kind of weak, but I'm big and strong. So Jax, I think you're going to be on pushing puppies and kittens away.
I can push
the
everyone.
Puppies and kittens. Just push the boxes.
Well, yeah, just push them away by pushing the boxes.
Don't push the babies though, okay?
Well, no, Jax, don't push the babies.
But I'm very good at pushing babies.
Please don't push.
You're like the size of some of these babies.
You should have seen
That's the new t-shirt.
Baby pushing escapades of 113.
You should have seen the other day.
So many babies.
We were at this like daycare.
They're my size.
Jax just like babies left and right. Puppies, it didn't matter. It just like
they're the only one. I have to fight people my size. People keep saying to pick on someone my own size, so.
Fun now is just slowly pushing you all out.
There was a goat at the daycare, and Jax was just like, "Out of the way, kid."
God damn it, Brynn.
It was quite the dog pile, one might say.
It was, yeah.
Oh, this group is like herding cats.
Hey,
I would never hurt a cat unless they were bad.
I object to that classification.
Why? Is there something wrong with being a cat?
What? No. Maybe.
Auntie, you've gone Irish.
I don't know, man.
Hey, she's traveled a lot, okay? Throw her a bone here.
Actually, I'm.
We tried.
Well, unless it's the bones that I want.
Then you have many bones.
Pedro will open the door as she's like kind of as a.
Well, here we go.
Now is kind of pushing you out, and as you step out, there is almost not a wall, but like a line of figures in large over hooded capes or over hooded cloaks.
See, I told you they were getting more brave.
Oh,
and on that,
hello,
I think we might. I think we might take a quick break. Kelly, if you are back, that would be lovely. And if you're not, I'm putting a message in the chat. Hooray!
It's man. It's man. Hello, man. You exist.
Hello, man. Man.
This is man. I am here. I exist. You are all good boys and girls. And good
Hey,
dams.
get out of my head.
Yes, good head. All right, goodbye. We'll be right back. Bye, everybody. I don't know what I'm saying. This isn't my
You
fault.
just say good head.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
I haven't got any complaints. We'll be right back. The good
Hello,
dogs are back.
everybody. The good dogs are back.
Woof
Good
woof.
dogs are back. Hey, hi.
The dogs
we
are back
are-
in town. The dogs are back in town.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I was gonna say the good dogs, and then Casey comes into screen. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a good dog.
you are a good dog.
By the rules of this game, all dogs are good, except for the bad dogs.
Except
And
for
all
the bad
cats are
dogs.
beautiful.
And all cats are beautiful. All colors are beautiful. Anyway, we're gonna go. So you guys have diffused somewhat of a situation with the dockside dealers. You have helped brother Sam Beagle sort of save some magic bones. You went and discussed with Mr. Grumpy Face what these bones were, and they sent you to the wrong place, unfortunately. But Arfus's aunt, the cat, led you in the correct direction. But as you went to leave the chapel of August von Mao, you are faced with a number of Friends of Man, a xenophobic dog group, and one steps forward and says, "You are friends with the cat that is the keeper of the bones and is thus a villain to man, and you shall not be allowed to leave here, especially not with that artifact. You will be giving that to us."
Yeah, no.
What? You don't just
No.
give it.
No.
Give it.
No. It's
No.
ours.
Give it.
No.
Drop it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on here, folks. I believe that we've gotten off on the wrong paw.
Screw that. I'm going to throw something at them.
Everybody roll initiative for me. So initiative
Sounds
here
good.
is similar to the story path systems. It is a popcorn initiative. So what everyone's going to roll is you're all going to roll. Whoever gets the highest is going to start the initiative, and then we're going to pass it back and forth. So if Robin goes first, she will have the choice to either pass it to me and the bad guys, or pass it to Dixie and go all the way down. Whoever goes last in the order will be able to go first if they wish, or they can pass it to somebody else. So basically, you don't want the bad guys going last, so you want to give it to them at some point. It's a very fun way of doing initiative that sort of really emphasizes the collaborative storytelling when you have to let the bad guys go. Lots of fun. Well, it's very close between Brynn and Jen with a 20 and a 19, but that's going to be Brynn, I think, unless I roll a natural 20, which I did not. I apparently can only roll 7s today.
It's a good number.
And it is a
You
good
should
number.
keep rolling that on attack.
Yeah, it's a lucky number in Chinese. Like keep that.
Regardless, this means that we will break them into brutes and for the brutes and the conspiracy collaborators, we will have them as 2 pieces of bad guys. So Brynn, you get to go first. You are hawking something?
How far away are they?
Like 15, 20 feet. They're like at the bottom of the stairs. You guys are at the top of the stairs at the chapel.
Yeah, Casey's going to be like, think fast, and throw one of her daggers at them.
Beauty.
Yep. Okay. Yep. The modifier is like the hit modifier, right?
Yes.
Can I use my fortune for attack rolls?
Yes.
Okay. And that gives me like a boon, right? You gotta roll again.
Yes. Yeah. Technically, as long as we all agree, but I think in a one shot, we don't really have to agree quite so often.
No. Yeah, because I think it's a pool, right? It's like momentum.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a pool. It starts with the 5 for the 5 players. Technically, if we were playing especially a longer game, you would be like adding it if you did something cool. And if you wanted to re-roll one of your rolls as the guide, you can actually put a fortune in the bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can essentially give us a boon so that you can do something better than you did.
Beautiful. Okay.
I understand completely.
I rolled a 5 twice.
Okay. You huck it and it like goes right in between a couple of them. You just like lob it.
That was a warning shot.
Who would you like to give the initiative to?
Arcus, get him.
Can I ask to have it first so that I can cast something?
Oh yeah, right. I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, spellcasters, get in.
Yes, Dixie, get him.
Arfus is still holding the box.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is like, wait a second.
So I'm going to use one of my cantrips to cast Bless on some of my allies. I can do it for up to 3 characters, so we'll just go ahead and do everyone that hasn't gone yet. So Arfus, Jax, and Dakota. So on your next attack, check, or test before the spell ends, which is up to 1 minute, so like 6 rounds, or 10 rounds, whatever. You can add 1d4 to that roll. So essentially, it's Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah,
for the 3 of you.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
So
And that's for one roll?
Yes. But I'll kind of very, very, very quietly in the back of the group, because I'm always in the back of the group when combat starts. We'll just do a little Church of Man ritual and bless my friends.
Hey.
I know I'm doing like magician's hand gestures, but here we are.
It's like in not Van Helsing.
I'm just going with the magicians.
Alucard. The other one, I can't remember.
Castlevania.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
what's her name in Castlevania? Does a lot of cool stuff.
The red hair. Sifa. Sifa?
That sounds right.
See.
Anyway, who would you like to give initiative to?
Oh, I will give it over to Dakota.
Sweet. I think, yeah. Dakota's gonna step out. How far away are these guys? Roughly
15, 20 feet.
Sweet. All right. So in a 15 feet cone, you're gonna see Dakota like whip out. It's the like, it's an homage to the age-old passive. Our relic is the little like,
oh, the water jugs.
Yeah, the water jug or the brandy thing. So they're gonna hold that as their man focus that they have, and they're going to cast chaos spray out at at all of the people that are in a 15-foot cone. So this is 1 round. A vivid, noisy cone of clashing colors, cacophony, and smells spring forth from your paw. Characters in a 15-foot cone originating from you become anosmic, blind, and deaf until the spell ends.
Do I get a save?
No.
It doesn't say on the spell if there is a save.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm what until the end?
Oh, it says test cunning. So if maybe you give me a cunning. Yeah.
I can make cunning tests or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet. Cool. That's what I was just reading that. I'm like, oh,
and so is this hitting all of
saves,
them?
We have tests.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
tests.
yes, right.
Perfect. Yes.
That's up to you. Probably hits 4 of them at least, depending on how they're arranged. Like, are they in a semicircle or are they in a line? I don't know.
They're kind of in like a straight line in front of you.
Probably hits like 3 of them then at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say the 4 brutes. We'll say the conspiracy theorists are on the outside. Conspiracy collaborators. Potato.
They're conspiracy theorists.
They're wearing tinfoil hats. Get them.
Okay. One.
So yes.
It frightens
12
cats,
is my save. So, and it's cunning.
12.
Yeah.
Well, they're -1.
Yes.
That is a d12. We'll roll that one again.
No,
Well,
keep that. Keep
that's a 9 and a 2 on the d20s.
Yes.
And then a 3 and a 12. So the 12 will do it, but the rest of them, not so much.
So they are
okay. So they're
anosmic, blind, and deaf until the spell. So 1 round.
Anosmic means it can't smell.
Yeah.
Big word.
So they can't hear, see, or smell, which is
okay.
great.
One of them gets very confused and starts trying to feel around. The other two kind of shake their noses and paw at the tips of their nose for a minute. Damn it, Jen. Who would you like to give the initiative to? Dakota.
I'm going to give the initiative, and then I'm going to say, all right, go for the ones in the middle, Jax. And I'll
Excellent.
pass it to Jax.
And Jax is going to pull out my 2-pod maul.
It's bigger than her. Where were you keeping that?
Yeah, where were you keeping that?
Secrets. And then just goes, bones, and goes to attack one.
Beautiful. One in the middle-ish.
Yeah, and actually, no, never mind. Dakota did a great job on these motor guys. I'm not actually going to use my rage in this one.
Ooh.
So we'll just do this as per. So I can add the D4 to attack, you said, for bless?
Yes. So you roll d20 and roll a d4 and add that.
That is 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Ooh, yay. Where's the D12? There it is.
I'm looking for my little pin. There you go, 16.
Do I add anything to damage, or is it just the roll?
Your might.
My might? Okay. That is 12.
12 damage?
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Criminy. Okay.
Oh, Jax, it's hard.
Okay, you are blinded. 2 will take this damage. Okay, 12. Good Christ. Okay. You like chop into this thing and just like right into its side, and it yelps very loudly and in pain. Are you doing anything else?
No, I don't think I can.
Okay. Who would you like to pass the initiative to?
Sir Arfus.
You should give it to
The
the bad
lovely-
guys. You should give it to the bad
Oh,
guys. We don't
yeah.
get to go twice in a row.
That's fair. Yeah.
They're
yeah,
going to do a lot if you let them go last.
There's
That
still
is
6
fair.
of them. So maybe
Yeah.
you should let them go, and Jarvis can take one
I kind
out.
of forgot we had to pass it to the bad guys.
Yeah,
so-
no, totally.
That is why I'm reminding you.
It is a very unique
yeah.
thing, and I love it.
Yeah, you pass it to the bad guys. Sir Arfus, you have to wait a minute.
We're just letting him worry about where he's going to put the box so doesn't get damaged. We're giving him some time.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
What am I even waiting for?
it's the Sir Arfus side quest of figuring out where to put the box.
Yes, correct. It's all this melee is happening, and he's just kind of like looking. He's like ducking as things go over his head, and
Yeah.
Okay, so our 4 brutes. Well, 3 of them. One of them is blind and can't smell or hear or see or anything.
I think they
is
can
going...
still do stuff. It's just a disadvantage.
Oh, okay, got it.
I'll find out while you do the other stuff. How about that?
Oh, at 5. Oh, they have morale ratings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll for the one that Jax just hit real bad. That's not real good. The one that Jax hit is going to turn tail and start limping away, hobbling, practically cut in half.
Based on those conditions, just so you know, they will automatically fail any check, trick, or spell that requires smell, sight, or hearing. However, they can make attack rolls, so it's going to be with a hindrance.
Okay.
So.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So
right here.
Hooray! See, I knew. I was like, this is gonna be a big blessing. Yes. So, the other two of the other brutes that can see and hear everything watched what Jax just did and were like, oh, that's not good. And are both going to pull out their own battle axes and swing for you. So the one is going to swing down, and Jax is going to get your maul up so that it tinks the battle axe off. But the other one times it real bad and just swings down and catches their buddy's arm.
Oh, no.
And just does real bad damage to their friend there. Yeah, that's 7 damage. That's rough. Haha, rough. And the one is going to yip in pain and kind of like look over at his friend, and the guy's gonna like drop his axe and go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The blind, deaf, and without smell is going to kind of figure out where they are and stumble forward to try to go for Cassie with their axe, because they remember there being someone just near the top of the stairs.
You mean Casey?
They're rolling with Casey. That's what I meant.
Okay, I was like
Cassie.
looking at all the real names. I was like, who's Cassie? Did I forget someone's name? Like, okay,
no, it's Casey. And rolling with a hindrance, but that is going to be a 9, 12. What is your defense, Brynn?
13.
Nice. So you are you've thrown one of your daggers and you're starting to grab either a dagger or your crossbow or whatever, and this big battle axe is going to go clunk like right next to you into the stone of the stairs as this sort of flailing dog in a robe is gonna swing it down at you.
I'll be like, hey, I'm working over here.
He will just growl from under his hood. And then the other two, who are the conspiracy collaborators, are going to pull out their crossbows, and one is going to attack. They're one each on the spellcasters because they're smart fighters, and so one is going to be at Dakota, which is gonna be +3 is a 17.
Oh yeah, bud.
Ooh, okay,
oh yeah,
and
bud.
then a 12
Oh, yeah.
for Agatha.
No,
Okay, perfect.
I got medium armor. I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
I got
and
light
then
armor.
let's see,
My defense is
8.
12. Those would both hit me, so I'm glad one of them missed.
Is 8 damage.
Oh, I'm a down dog.
Oh,
I had 7 stamina points.
Oh, that's rough.
It's okay. I can fix you on my next turn.
Yay! Cool.
Great
So yeah,
job.
so I had the 4 brutes do their turn. They gave it to the conspiracy collaborators, and then I will have to hand it over to Sir Arfus.
Just to make Dakota.
All right, dropping the box of bones, they're going to see. Did somebody actually go down?
Yeah.
Yep. Dakota did.
Oh, not my friend! And they're going to pull their great sword out, and they're like, spaghetti or not, here I come. And they're going to run past. They're going to run past Dakota, and they'll be like, now's not nap time. and use Inspiring Word. So they can immediately use a stamina die to regain stamina points or spell slots.
What?
Even if they're like at 0? That's awesome.
It says
It doesn't say. It doesn't
You.
say they have
I
to
didn't
be
know
up.
that.
That's so
they
cool.
use a bonus action and speak something encouraging, allowing that ally to immediately use a stamina die to regain stamina points or spell slots. It can be used a number of times equal to my charisma modifier.
Cool.
Huh.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
I love it.
I rolled a 3, so I have 3 stamina points. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm up.
Do you add your vitality when you roll a die?
for a stamina die?
Because I know, like, because in D&D, when you roll a hit die, you get to add your.
Well, I already
con.
have the playing the game chapter open. So
Yeah,
let
you
me find
do.
out.
That is a good question.
That is a good question. And honestly, for a con game for a new system, this is the kind of thing we do sometimes. It's like take a second and figure this out.
Right?
So let's see. Stamina die.
Stamina die.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
looking.
I think it looks like
Yeah.
that.
I think you had your vitality, yeah.
Sweet. All right, so that's 4 because I have 1
Nice.
vitality. Yeah. I'm like over half. I'm over half healed.
You're good. You're fine.
I'm fine. Oh, just a scratch. Oh, I'm up.
You just got like
Thanks.
knocked out for a second. You got like the wind taken out of you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Arfus, who would you like to give? Or you used a bonus action, so would you like to use?
I'm hitting whoever hit my friend.
That would be the conspiracy collaborator.
Urgh. That's a. I had my might.
Yes.
+2. That's 16.
That'll do it.
Yeah, you had whatever your mod is on your character sheet. But yeah, it's probably your might.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be might or agility, one of those two. Usually.
I rolled a 12 on a d12. That's 15.
Hot diggity. And you use a great sword.
Yeah. The great sword is
Wonderful.
d12.
Teamwork.
Go.
It's the two pod weapons.
And my might
They're
is
the
plus. Oh, sorry, it's 14. The
Okay.
charisma is what I gave my +3 to.
Fantastic. All right, you're gonna swing at this guy and just like get him right down the chest, and he's just gonna like almost drop his crossbow, but get it and pull it back up. And then if your turn's done, who are you giving the initiative to?
This is top of the next round, just to remind you. So you can give it back
Yes.
to yourself.
So
if
you can give
want
it to your. Yeah. If you
Hmm.
want to swing and kill this guy, you are welcome to.
Is there anyone else nearby? Or is it just this guy?
There's him, and then there's 2 brutes ganging up on Jax next to you. Jax.
Get away from my squire. And I'm going to go give it to myself since it's the next round.
Mhm.
And yeah, get one of the people that are. This fellow has tasted my steel, so I shall give it to the brute.
Perfect.
Oh, that is a nat 1. Oopsies.
Now you can spend a fortune to re-roll that if you would like to.
How many fortune points did we have?
We have 3 left as of right now.
Oh,
I think
we
that's
all.
Yes, it's a pool.
How does everyone feel about that?
I'm okay with you re-rolling a nat 1 in a combat
Yeah, do
situation
it.
personally.
Okay, I will use
Especially
One of
when
the
I'm
groups-
right there.
Yeah,
Also-
exactly.
fortune.
Also,
Whoa!
do you remember that on this roll, you also can still add that 1d4 you haven't used yet because I gave you a blessing.
Do I have to declare that when I roll?
I don't think so.
Right.
I mean, standard rules are you have to declare it before you know whether it succeeds or not, or before I tell you if it succeeds or not.
All
But
right. I
don't
rolled
care.
a 12. I'm going to add that d4.
Go for it.
And that's a 3. So that's 15.
That
I
hits.
helped.
You helped.
Hey, you
Yay!
D12. I rarely roll d12s. What do they look like? There it is.
Dodecahedrons?
The
Right,
dodecahe. Oh, well, this one's a 1. Wow.
Man giveth and man taketh
Man
away.
taketh
Giveth
away.
and whoa! Whoops, sorry, fella. And I just bump into him and deal.
It's like a little
if it's
tap.
adding my might, that's 3 total.
Wonderful.
Something.
This is the guy who almost you don't do a lot of damage because he's real close to you, because this is the one that just like almost chopped his buddy's arm off, and so he's kind of backing away and like bumps into you, and it's hard to fight with a great sword when they're right up in your business.
Whoa.
So yeah, so that is that damage. Wonderful. Who are you giving the initiative to?
I just barked at Dakota for it not being nap time, so it's gonna go to Dakota.
Perfect.
All right. So I think Dakota is going to spend another spell slot and cast. Oh, where is it on this document? That's okay. So I'm gonna cast Sonic Boom.
Ooh.
Once I finally scroll down. Can I angle it so I'm 15 feet in a cube and not hitting any of my allies?
You can hit 3 of them.
Great. So
Yeah,
I
2 of
need
the
them
brutes
to
and
make
the other
a
one.
vitality test, and they will take 1d8 sonic damage and push 10 feet away. If they succeed, they take half and aren't pushed.
Okay. Vitality, you said?
Yeah.
Does a 11.
New 12.
Okay. Does an 18.
Yep, that'll do. So it'll take half.
Okay, so the collaborator will take half, but the other 2 will take
Okay.
much.
So it's 6 points total. So the 2 will take 6 points and get pushed away, and the one will just take 3 and not get pushed away.
9 and 17. Okie dokie. One of them is looking a real rough, and the other 2 aren't looking great either, to be perfectly honest. Are you doing anything else in your turn?
No, I think that's good for me. Then Dakota's going to bark off to
Bark off. Where did
Let's-
we get that from?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
bark
know.
off, bud.
I was thinking like sound off. That's
Where's
what
the
I was going
Newfies?
for.
Why didn't anyone play a
Newfies.
Newfie? I'll bark off,
Well,
bud.
Oh,
Oh,
bark off right
Ah,
there.
bark off.
Bark off there.
I'm just gonna step out for a bark.
I'm just gonna step out for a bark.
A real quick bark. I bark on the roof.
Going for a rip and a bark.
Bark to
Going for a rip is just zoomies.
yeah.
We have a spell called Zoomies in the book, like I said. So
Yeah, you do.
it's important.
Jax again.
Bones.
Bones!
Bones.
Bonesaw!
And
Bonesaw is ready.
Bonesaw is ready.
I think it's time to rage.
Beautiful.
Because why not? Cool. Where the heck did the die go? There it is. And I'm going to swing at which one? Like, how many are close to me?
There's 2 brutes that are kind of attacking you. There is a collaborator slightly to the side, but the two that are like right at you are the two brutes. One of them is the one that his buddy almost cut his arm off, and then the other one is has been lightly stabbed by Sir Arfus.
Cool. I'm gonna turn to the one.
Stabbing.
I'm gonna turn to the one that almost got his arm cut off by his buddy and go,
Okay.
aha, teamwork.
This is like the most violent Pugmire game I've ever been in.
I
my entire
know!
life. Like,
It's so good.
usually people get a little weird at first about like dogs and hurting
Right.
dogs and stuff. It's just like, no, fuck them.
Fuck.
Violence.
Okay, Jesus
Immediate
Christ.
violence.
That
We woke up
is
today and chose violence.
I mean,
You've
that's
seen
that's
those
every
dogs.
day.
20.
A
Jesus
20?
Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that will hit.
Yes.
gonna
Why
tell
did
you
I
right
put
now
the
you're gonna
D12
kill him.
away? There's the D12. That is 3. Oh no, sorry. I get to add. Do I get to add? Oh, I do. I get to add that.
You had might.
Or your rage.
Add might, but it says double experience bonus on melee weapon damage rolls.
Oh, your experience bonus is 1, so that's 2.
Cool.
An extra 2.
Plus my might plus
I like that. That's good.
which is 1, so 3 plus the 2 that I rolled for 5.
Beautiful. You take your maul, and it just is. I'm thinking of a maul as like a hook, right?
No, I'm all like
It's
a big hammer.
it's blunt. It's a big
It's
hammer.
like-
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
it's
big
like
The things you
hammer.
knock down like walls with in construction.
Yeah, it's like a sledgehammer with like
Oh.
a bigger.
or like a Harley Quinn hammer. Like,
Yes, very much like a Harley
Right.
Quinn hammer, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
and that is
description.
probably the imagery that works with this. Is Jax with a Harley Quinn hammer?
Bigger than them.
Yeah.
So the axe that the guy had hit you with is still in his buddy's arm, and you just
Mhm.
like using a maul on an axe head. It just goes deeper in, chops the guy's arm off, and you
Teamwork.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
I think I'm good, and initiative to
You've got me, Casey, or the bad guys.
yeah. Let's give it to our shepherd. If you have spellcasting stuff you'd like to do.
Yeah, I can't. So we have left a conspirator and 2 brutes at this point.
Yes.
Oh,
Two conspirators and only 1 brute, because 2 conspirators, 2 brutes, because 1 is dead and 1 has fled.
okay. Are any of the conspirators still looking pretty good? Are there things
One
to
of them
attack yet?
hasn't been touched.
Okay, I am
Actually, the one that shot at you hasn't been touched.
Oh well, I'm going to shoot
There's
back
one
at
that looks
them.
real wheezy. The one that Sir Arfus like chopped.
Yeah.
Or is
Well,
he
I am-
down?
I am
No,
going
he's up.
I'm going to go back toward the one that attacked me, and attack it with guiding bolt.
Beauty.
So I'm make a ranged spell attack. Which is a 21, not natural, but apparently I know how to roll dice today. So a burst of holy energy bursts out from my paw. It's going to take 1d8 holy damage, and the next attack made against this target before the end of my next turn has a boon. So anybody else wants to attack this, it'll be easier to hit.
Sick.
And
and
also
sorry,
it took
how mu-
8 damage. Jesus Christ.
It hits this.
I like to take a picture of this. I was like, really? All right.
This holy beam of energy shoots out of you and hits him, and they look up at you and say, "You shan't use the holy light. We use the holy light," and they don't actually have any holy abilities.
You're not
They like to
very
think they
good
do.
dogs. And she like ducks back around the corner. She's kind of hiding behind. She's like I like picture Agatha being like the like top of the stairs in her robe, like hiding around the corner, like ducking out to catch things, then hiding again. She's
That's
not
just
she's not
great.
good at confrontation. And so sorry, Brynn, but just to keep this going correctly, to pass it to the enemies so that they don't get 2 turns in a row.
Wonderful. Okay, so
I really want to let you kill something. I promise.
You
No,
win
it's
soon.
just I can hide if I can use precise attack.
Well, here's the beauty. You're going to be able to go and then give yourself the initiative again. So you're basically going to be able to take
you
two
can take it
turns in a
twice
row
in a row.
next.
Yeah,
if
you're
you
able to
want.
get double turn.
Okay, the guy that was blinded in front of Casey. Why did I remember that? Will sort of managed to rub their eyes clean and oh, there you are. And we'll raise their axe to you, and we'll roll a 15. Does a 15 hit your defense? It does. Okay, they're going to use that. Oh, it's only 2 damage plus 3. You will take 5 damage. Cat! A real one.
Meow.
Meow. And then this one has not been hurt yet. The other one is going to make a morale roll, and they are also going to the one that lightly stabbed is going to turn to Sir Arfus and attack him because he's terrified of Jax.
I love being terrified of the Yorkie while like a 6-foot-tall golden retriever standing in front of you with a great sword.
Yep. And that's a 16 plus 4 is a dirty 20. Does that hit you? I would assume it does, Cal.
What is the number?
A 20.
It do.
Yeah,
It do.
I don't know if you can have 20 armor in this game.
Right.
That'd be a really high defense.
Will be a 7 damage to you. And then the one guy is going to drop their crossbow and pull out their dagger and stab at thee. Again, Sir Arfus, and that is a nat 20, my friends.
Ooh.
Oh, blazy. And that is a triumph, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then so
Your attack hits regardless of their defense, and you double their damage dice and roll them all.
Right. Okay. Perfect.
So you don't just double the damage; you just roll 2 of the same die.
2 of the same dice.
Come on, ones. Don't.
That's an 8 and a 4. So that
Plus
is 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 1. It's 13.
Ooh.
Oh, that's more than my max life.
I can help you on my next turn.
There you go. Going down and or yelling timber. This one is looking very proud of itself. And then the other one that was just shot by Sister Agatha is going to shoot back at her with a crossbow. And that is definitely going to hit. That's an 18 plus 3.
Does the fact that I'm hiding mean anything?
Are you well? Because do you have to use your hide? Like it's
No,
hide
just
an
like
ability
around a corner. I thought, but maybe I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah.
All rounds happen within 6 seconds, so it's fine if it hits me. It's fine.
It's okay. I rolled with a hindrance, and I still would have hit you. So,
Ooh, Jesus.
da, da, da.
Oh, I just like back.
To be fair, I rolled an 18, and then I rolled a 15. So it's not like they have terribly good to hits. But that is going to be 6 damage.
Oof, I don't feel very good.
That is the end of their turn. They are going to give it to Casey.
Casey
All right,
kills
let's
them
go.
all. Avenge me.
There is a person in front of you that has been trying to stab you.
They did. They hit me. It was very
Oh yes,
rude.
they did. Very.
How dare? I'm gonna take my short sword and attack them, and I'm gonna
Please
use
do.
precise attack.
Do it.
Which says some dogs aren't honorable fighters. They know that doing the most damage is all that matters. Am I within 5 feet of an ally? No.
You know what?
It's an
Yeah, let's
ally,
say that you're.
It's an ally within 5 feet of the target.
We're all pretty close together, I think.
Yeah, I'd say if it's not Jax behind. Agatha is like trying to dodge behind a pillar very close to you. So let's say yes.
Yeah, good enough. It's great.
Good enough. The beauty of theater of the mind. Yeah, sure, it's close enough.
Oh, that's a 12 though. Does a 12 hit?
Hit the brute. Do you? Oh no, you didn't get the bless thing. Jen, you make a good point in the chat. Yes, it hits. We only have so much time. It hits.
Okay.
Their AC's 13. I'm gonna give this one to you.
Yeah, budget. Have fun.
Exactly.
Sure. What do I do? Damage. Oh my god. 1d6, and then I think I add another 1d6. Oh, I lost the rules. Nope. Oh, it's there. Anyway. Where's my d6? Okay. Boop.
Oh, whoops. I just realized I gave you the wrong damage, Cal.
That's 8.
It's an 8.
You gave me what?
I gave you the wrong damage. I'm sorry. I realized I just rolled I rolled a D8 for the dagger and not a D4, which is what it should have been.
Wow.
Ah. So instead of whatever damage I gave you last,
13.
Take 13, take 2.
Wait,
So you're
2
not
total?
down. 2 total. I rolled a 1.
Oh, that wasn't
sorry,
so bad.
Sorry, it was a critical. Take 3.
Ah, you're fine. I don't have to help you up. You're just so
There was
faking it. You're
the 2 1s there. They
There's
were
the
happening. They were just delayed.
Someone
You were.
like barely like hit Cal, and Cal was like, "I've been mortally wounded."
Oh, that is 100% what happened.
Yeah.
You fell for it.
Just playing limp. Brynn, is there anything else you'd like to do for this turn?
Well, I think that was everything. Did they take their damage?
Yes, they took 8. It looked like it hurt. Would you like to take your turn again? Give yourself the turn for the first round for this round, or would you like to give it to somebody else?
Yeah, I'll go again. It'll be great.
Yeah,
Do it.
Cool. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
With this guy. A 17 plus 2, I think. No, wait, plus 3. Whatever. That hits, right?
Sorry, what did you? I
Like a
fully just
20. Does a
blacked
20
out.
hit?
Yes, you're good. Yes.
Cool. Great. And I'm still
I was just
standing
staring at the
within-
clock and like trying to like put all the pieces in, and then I just didn't hear anything.
Okay, that's
Okay.
another
Yeah,
7
ADHD,
damage.
baby.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You stab this guy once, and he kind of goes, and then you stab him again, and he goes, and does not play dead. Is in fact dead.
What's the highest cunning out of all of the enemies?
The highest cunning out of all of them?
Yeah.
0.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a 13 agility check to sneak and hide from the enemies.
Cool. So then
So,
I can
hide in
them
the
roll.
shadows, apparently.
Then do they have to find you?
Oh no, it's my difficulty.
Oh, it's your
and I
DC.
rolled
Okay,
a
then yeah,
10.
go for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, perfect.
I rolled a 10. Plus
Oh, you
3.
didn't do. Oh, okay, perfect. You're good then.
Oh, I hide.
You hide. Wonderful. So Agatha is like trying to like hide behind this pillar, and then you just successfully hide behind her as she's like trying to hide but doesn't quite know how to hide.
Also,
sneaky.
Agatha loves that you're choosing to do that instead of attack one of the creatures that's attacking us.
Right.
Yeah, I
did
used my
attack 'em.
action to. On your second action? Okay. I thought that the hide was a
No,
full
this is part
action.
of precise attack. You can hide after it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's very good.
Like a sneaky attack, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
But you get the boon on your next turn if you sneak successfully on this turn.
Mm, I like
Perfect. So you will have a boon on your next attack. Who would you like to send the initiative to?
I'll send it back to, Arfus.
Okay, Arfus. Go for it.
You
Arfus.
alive,
No one knows
Arfus?
anyone's names in this party. It's fine.
I know.
No.
I was only pretending. Ha!
Are you attacking? Oh, it's just the only one near you is the conspirator.
And everyone else
There's one that's slightly further away that was on nope, I lied. Never mind. There's a brute next to you. Sorry, my numbers are getting thrown off here. There's a brute next to you, the conspirator, and then there's another conspirator a little bit further away that was the one shooting at Agnes.
And
Agatha.
That's the one that you have a boon against it if you want to attack it.
Yeah, whoever attacks them next will do so with a boon.
I'll just get the one next to me.
Beautiful. The conspirator?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Red Rover, I call your death over. 15?
15 hits.
Oh no.
Yeah.
8 total.
That is exactly their hit points left. You swing down your great sword glints in the sun as you cleave him in twain, and falls slumped to the ground. And the other two kind of look over at you, very mortified. Who would you like to give the initiative to?
All right. Red splashes across him as he finishes his Red Rover speech. And Agatha, you were low too, right?
Yeah, not great.
They're going to be like, Agatha, send them to their final resting.
To the farm upstate.
Send them to the farm upstate. They were not good boys in life, but on the farm they shall be. And use an inspiring word to give you your stamina die. And
Wonderful.
Pass it to you.
Well, I will definitely add 5 stamina points and be almost back to full, so thank you. And I am going to... Most of my offensive stuff is not very hard hitting, but I'm going to hit it anyway. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, the one I was attacking before. The one who... Because someone needs to use that freaking boon, and it's going to be me.
Do it.
And so I have to assume that a 15 hits, right?
It does.
Okay. He takes 2 whole damage, but he is now emitting bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Amazing.
And therefore cannot hide.
He feels it and looks down at himself and says, "See, I have been chosen by man.
You were chosen by me.
I am the goodest. I am the goodest." Who would you like to give the initiative to?
First, I want to yell at him that I don't think my holy magic would work on him if he was actually a very good dog.
He's clearly in a fervor.
And we have Jax, Dakota, and bad guys, right?
Yes.
Feel free to send it to them if you want. They could try and hit me, and I could maybe be like, "Arr."
I'm going to send it to Dakota and see what that character can do before we do that. But yeah.
Yep. Cool. So is there one that's farther away from Jax that's still up?
Yes, the other conspirator.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're both kind of farther away. If you've sort of hung back, the closest one is probably the one that was attacking. Nope, I lied. Never mind. It is the other conspirator.
Yeah. I'm going to just cast Elemental Ray at the conspirator. So I make a spell attack and I'm going to do fire damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
All right. And that's a D4. Pew! Oh, that's a 3. So 3 points of fire damage. Whoosh.
Fantastic. The burn, they look a little upset about maybe this isn't a good holy light, but they're still gonna stand by their words.
And then I'll pass the initiative to the bad guys.
Wonderful. The one closest to Jax and Arfus is very upset that you've killed both of their buddies, but they swang at Arfus and didn't do great, so they're going to swing at Jax and hopefully they do a little bit better. That is a nat 20. I'm so sorry. Oops. Hey, can you use fortune to give me a hindrance?
No, we can't actually.
I mean, I did taunt the dice, so
You did. This is the paradox coming for you.
It
gets you
is.
everywhere. That's pretty good. That is 11 plus 3, 14.
I am still up, baby.
Oh yes, yes. Paradox can't bring you down.
Yeah, the strongest character in the party.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't bring a good dog down. Okay, and then the other one is terrified at seeing you be able to take this massive hit, and is going to actually no, you just got attacked by Agatha and Dakota, so it's going to shoot at well, Agatha just called him a bad dog, so you're going to shoot at Agatha. I don't think that's going to hit. That's like a 12. Is it a 12? No, it's an 11. Does an 11 hit Agatha?
I don't think it does.
Oh, sorry,
Agatha?
Dixie.
Oh
does it?
no, sorry. I was attracted by
Okay.
chat, and I forgot my name was Agatha.
I know, right?
No, it does not hit me.
Okay, beautiful. So this is gonna ting off of the thing
I'm
above you.
dodging.
And they will give the initiative to Jax. Very unwillingly. Go for it.
Oh baby, oh baby. Oh, what's even funny, because I forgot that I am raging, so that damage was even halved, because I think that's resistant. Or it is in
Perfect.
D&D anyway.
Have it.
So
Halve it. Sure,
So
that sounds right.
right. that's fine.
Oh, right.
that's-
They're kind of like the barbarian, right? Right.
Yeah, right. I was up even without having it, but
I know. Now you're doubly up.
now I'm doubly up. But Jax is gonna and just like
We're not even
just
calling for
swing.
bones anymore. It's just growls.
Yeah, it's just growl. And we're gonna swing. We're gonna swing.
Do it.
That is a 15.
To hit
Yep.
or damage? 15 does hit.
And then this is 14.
Damage?
Yes. I rolled an 11 and I get the extra because of the thing.
That would have almost one-shot this thing. So you absolutely just like cartoon
Yep.
just accordions for a moment before falling over.
Perfect.
Who would you like to pass the initiative to?
Myself.
Beautiful. You're gonna go
there's-
after the last guy.
There's one left, right?
There is one left.
Let me go. That's another 15.
That'll hit.
And
Do 12,
less
give me 12
damage, but that is 9 damage.
Oh, very close. This thing is on death's door and looks like it's about to turn tail.
Cool. And I will turn and go, Sir Arfus!
The finishing blow is yours.
The finishing blow. Take the bones.
All right, and easily swatting aside the brute's weapon and stabbing through them. They're going to be like, it's time for you to be a good boy and kneel.
Roll that.
Come on.
Roll them bones.
18.
That'll hit. Do
You're
2
not
points.
there.
I need 2 points of damage from you.
2. 11 plus 2.
You absolutely. This guy explodes and falls. All the pieces fall.
Wow. They are made of
Pinata.
bones.
Pedro will duck out the door and go, well, that's right, terrifying.
What were you doing this whole time to help us?
I was grabbing these, and hands you a big sack that looks like it has bottles inside of it.
What's
What's
those?
that?
They're healing potions. We
Give
don't
me
use them a
one.
lot around here. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm quite thirsty.
You guys all get back to full health.
Yay!
And
glug,
August Von Mao looks to you and says, well, if you're going to get to, now she's Swedish. If you're going to get to Momos, you must hurry up.
Oh, Auntie. Your accent changed again.
I'm practicing to test you.
She's a world traveler.
Exactly.
Well traveled.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, you guys are now going to make your way to Momo's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds great.
There is a very cool encounter that we don't have time for to actually make it through the city, which is very cool. But we are going to say
pushing babies.
that Jax pushes babies.
Roll for pushing babies.
I would get a t-shirt that says Jax pushes babies, but I've got a good friend named Jax who's one of our other freelancers, so I really shouldn't do that.
I'm very good at pushing babies, Jax.
Yeah, I like Jax too much to put that on her head.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are gonna get your way through. You're gonna head up. You go to the south docks to go find Lady Von Angora's Momo Von Angora. And as soon as you turn the corner to Lady Von Angora's mansion, you know you're in the right place. The immense gray stone building features black and purple accents, giving the structure a sense of forbidden magic. The bones in your crate rustle, moving on their own for the first time since you picked them up off the street.
I don't like
Wait,
this.
they move? I've
They
never
kinda-
seen
they kinda
bones
jitter.
do that.
I don't like this. Well,
Oh my God, I had those in my mouth.
They're just covered in flesh usually. Look, bones moving.
There is a large button next to the main gate, which seems to be locked.
You press the button. And I look at Jax.
I'll press the button.
Oh, okay.
Picks Jax up to push the button.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like
With their-
presses
with
Jax's
their head?
nose into it.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Good work, Squire.
You hear from because like it's a small walkway that gets to this house, this kind of estate. Well, not estate. It's a short walkway to like one of those like London street houses. And lane houses, and you hear like a crash, boom, bump, 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 and you see on the third floor a window opens, and a very like an Angora cat, so like the very beautiful like long fur of an older cat sticks her head out and goes, "What do you want?"
Not
We got your
Rufus.
bones.
What? You got my bones? Why'd you steal my bones? I need those. That's what's going on. That's what everything's wrong.
No, I think there was a mix-up from the courier service. We're just trying to. I don't even know why we're just.
We're
We found
trying
these
to
and
do
we're
a
trying
good
to
deed, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to do a good deed, then get them up here.
Okie dokie.
Be nice.
Just watch out for the zombies. And she closes the window.
The what? What now?
For a second, I thought that she said, "Watch out for the zombies."
It goes ching ching, zzz, and the gate swings open with a creak.
What?
I'm sure it's fine. Let's go.
I'm gonna preemptively cast Bless on all of my non-caster friends. So you know which 3 you are.
So you guys are gonna look around. You walk up. As you walk up to the door, you're gonna kind of see a shadow of movement through the windows. Does anyone want to look in the window?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No. I have this. Let me refresh because I have the search skill. Wait, it just means to search. I guess.
Cool. So roll me a search. Like, was it cunning and, or sorry,
Intellect.
Yeah, intellect and
I
your
rolled a
experience.
19. Yeah, I rolled
There
a
you go.
19 plus 4 is 23.
So you have clearly been learning from Casey as you sort of like sidle up to the window and peek through. And these figures that looked, at first they kind of look like they're just robbers because they seem to be like digging through things. But then you look a little bit closer and you go, oh, those are zombies. And it's just like the room's not like packed with them, but full. And there's plenty of zombies mulling about, digging through things.
Zombies. There.
You know what, guys? I think it was very noble of us to attempt to deliver these bones, but we could just go do something else.
Don't be a coward.
I just don't know that. I don't know I want to give her these bones at this point because I think I should report her to the church.
Yeah, like let's
A
just
good
go.
deed does not undo the badness of others. What we do is we deliver these bones and therefore
then-
clear our consciences and then slay the necromancer.
I think my conscience will be bad if we deliver these bones. I think it'll be bad conscience time.
Even if
Yeah,
we
but what if we
play the
do what?
necromancers?
Yeah,
that's
kill
just-
them. Also,
Well, I would rather report them to the church so they can repent and
How-
become good dogs.
what if we vote on it like a democracy? Who votes? We should kill everyone in the building.
A barcocracy? Wait, everyone?
What's taking you guys
Maybe
so
not
long?
everyone. Wait, is necromancy illegal?
It's not great.
Does anybody?
technically
what's
not.
that- Oh, it's not?
I'm working on building more efficient dock workers.
We're not talking to you. We're talking amongst ourselves.
Oh, she just admitted
Stop
to breaking the law. Shame. Arfus is gonna run.
Hey, it's
Run.
just gonna run in.
Shame.
I don't like this.
Here I go.
If anyone that's still outside would like to make me like notice.
Oh, no, I want to run in to attack also.
Can I just what would
They're
be the
gonna
roll
pick
for
up
that with not
Casey
not having the
in their
skill?
other arm.
Just a flat cunning, maybe.
I'm holding my sword out in front of me.
Cool,
like
I got a
javelin.
5.
I rolled a nat 20 to notice without the notice skill.
Nice. 17 without the notice skill.
Okay, you guys notice that there is a trellis up the side of the house that goes all the way up to an open window on the floor that she
Ooh.
is on.
Ooh, I would like to I mean, I don't see it, but I would like
I
to
don't
once we
think
do.
we should kill people for no reason.
Arfus, did you drop the bones when you ran in?
Yes.
Okay. So the two of them have run in. The three of you have not, but have the bones with you and a convenient way to get up.
I don't want to give her these bones and I don't want to kill her and I don't know what to do and I'm very confused right now. And
I
Well,
think we need to intercept them, so we should go up to intercept them.
Oh, we can go
Here
up.
I go,
killing
again. I don't have control of the zombies right now. They're gonna get out in the town. I need those bones to get them under control.
why are there
I
zombies in
don't
the
kill them. That's what the bones were for. They were meant to create these because I've been hired to make better dock workers.
So you're
Who you're
scabbing?
hired by?
So you're scabbing the dock workers?
No, because I'm also running an educational facility so the current dock workers can become administrators.
I'm pro-union.
Jax is gonna
Die!
grab some of the grab some bones and start climbing.
Okay.
Do you think there's enough administration positions for all the dock workers?
Anyone that isn't can come work for me. I got a lot of rooms. You see?
Did all of these corpses consent to being zombies?
Trickle down is a lie.
Most of them had their executors sign documents. Does that
That's not
count?
the same. No. No, that's like when somebody's estate makes them be CGI in a movie they don't want to be in because they're dead. I'm not
Can you
referring
come
to
out
any
here and
movie
talk?
that's come out recently.
Look at all
If
these
you let
red
me at least
barrels.
If you let me at least get control of these things, I'll help. We'll calm them down, and then we can discuss.
Okay, so I'm gonna close the gate at least so that
Okay.
they can't get out into the city.
Yes,
Jax
because
is
now
gonna
that the
grab some
door has been
bones.
left open. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
Jax is
no,
climbing.
we're gonna close the gate, and then I guess I can. I don't know if I can climb holding a box, but I can put it in a corner.
Zombie
The
labor
bag,
is
you guys
slave
still-
labor.
You guys still have the bag that the health potions were in. You can stick them in there.
Oh, okay. I'll climb the trellis with a bag of
Jax
bones.
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna-
took like two in Jax's mouth. Is like
Aren't
climbing
you
up.
already
Yeah.
inside?
No, I didn't run in.
Oh, okay.
No, the other two.
Yeah,
There's
Jax can say that.
there's a silhouette of like Arfus like cutting zombie heads going up
And
the
then just,
stairs.
A bounce of Casey stab, then a bounce, then a bounce.
Okay. I'll climb up
while-
the trellis, but I'm
while
not
you
gonna,
get- yeah,
stand
can
Yeah,
on it.
everyone-
climbing the trellis.
Yes, those climbing the trellis. Can you make me an agility or athletics? But with a boon?
Traverse.
Traverse. Yes, sorry, it's traverse. Traverse, but with a boon. And then Arfus and Casey, can I get you to just make me 4 attack rolls, and let me know if you get any
Okay.
20s or 1s.
11 for my
11?
traverse roll.
Okay.
I don't have
Uh,
traverse, but I rolled a 19 on pure agility, so.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I rolled because with the skill.
Yep.
That
You get
gives you
+1.
the +1, right? So that's
Yeah, your
I did
experience.
roll a 19 on traverse, so
Beautiful.
that is a 21.
So the Dakota is just a little too big, and like a couple of the trellis pieces kind of break a little bit, but they eventually make their way up. The other two of you, Jax in particular, just right up to the top. And you guys can climb up and climb in the window. Arfus and Casey, what are your attack rolls?
Oh, there you go.
6, 3,
Yeah.
18, and 14, and 1 nat 20 from Arfus.
And also a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, your dice.
Can I use a thing to re-roll that nat 1?
Absolutely not.
We've got.
Oh geez.
I mean, yes, but no. Okay,
No.
so you guys are going to climb up.
Refuse.
You do notice as you climb in the window, you're kind of like down a hallway from where the room that she seemed to be in. And there are like, there's no zombies in the hallway, but there's a couple other doors that you can like hear people. So can any of you guys, why don't you make me a group sneak check? And let me know everybody's thing.
I rolled an 8, but I'm also not trying to sneak. I'm trying to talk.
Natural
Yeah.
20 on being
Yes!
sneaky.
I did roll a natural 1.
Our dice are so chaotic tonight.
Okay, so Agatha is kind of like just, not loudly, but walking in,
We've
right?
got a
Jax
bag
is
of
just
bones,
fully, like,
it's loud.
growling around the bones as Jax walks them all.
Dakota is like, you don't see Dakota. It's just like on the roof, like all splayed out.
And a number of zombies will sort of fall out of the doors at Jax and start like scrambling. Jax, can you make me a might check or test?
I think that's what Jax is good at.
Yeah, I think so.
That is a strong 6.
A strong 6.
The 6 is back.
Yes.
Oh,
Agatha, would you like to help your friend who has been grabbed?
Oh, there weren't any zombies upstairs. What's happening?
They've come out of the doors.
I mean, I can try. I can try to.
You can just, if you just want to give the help action.
Yeah. I'll try to grab you and
Cool.
yank you away.
Re-roll that might check.
That is a much stronger 17.
There it is. Okay, Agatha manages to pull you away and pick up the bag again. You keep the other one, the bones in your mouth, and now you have the bones and a zombie arm in your mouth. And Dakota's on the top, scuffling along. And you manage to get to the end of the hallway, open the door, and step in. And as you guys are you sort of look over your shoulder to look down the stairs, and you see Arfus and Casey doing a pretty good job, just the two of them, as they're being mobbed by zombies. And Casey is doing very well, like a couple of misses and stuff, but jumping and stabbing and moving around a bit. And then kind of gets to the stairs and starts like scrambling up the stairs. And you see Arfus come through and do some incredible stuff and do a big swing and like decapitate 3 at the same time, and then is looking all proud of himself and sheathes his sword and steps up and puts a foot right through the stair and goes full to the hip, and is just like and is stuck.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Are you good? You're good, right? Yeah, you seem good. You got this?
I got this.
Okay, cool. Casey will keep going.
Go! And he's going to throw Casey up the rest of the stairs.
Corgis are so built to make that they sploot, right? They're so perfect for javelining.
The legs acting like a rudder.
Yes. Like a flying squirrel. So Momo will open the door and be like, quick, get in.
Right,
Quit yelling at us.
Comes flying.
Just flies right in the door.
Quit yelling at us.
Just try to hurt lip.
Look, if you want your friend to survive, give me the bones.
You can have a couple of the bones.
I need like all of them.
Okay.
The spell's already been screwed up because I got the wrong bones. It's on me for not testing them first, but they had the package.
These ones are obviously glowing. Those ones are obviously not glowing that you probably got, right?
Well, they were glow in the dark. They're some kind of party favors, and so in the box they looked like they were glowing. Can I have the bones, please?
She said okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And we'll take them and we'll lay them out in some, like, she'll boot and use her big fluffy tail to sweep away all the other bones that are there and we cut back downstairs as the zombies are slowly coming towards Arfus. And she lays them all out and just...
Is she gonna throw up? I think that sound means she's gonna throw up.
And coughs up a big hairball.
I've heard a cat make that sound before, then they threw up.
And it's the hairball lands in the middle of the layout, and a of energy expands out around the house, and all of the zombies stop, and they look down at Arfus, and like 5 of them like offer a hand.
Cat magic is disgusting.
Offer a hand? Ha! Nice try! And he's gonna slice their arms off.
They just look, and they look back at you, and they put out their other hands.
Back for more, are you?
They move out of the way at a new wave of... I'm assuming this continues.
Until we come down and find Arfus.
Don't worry, Fred. I've disarmed them.
Well,
good night.
I really appreciate you bringing these back to me. I'm really sorry about the miscommunication, but look, clearly you are very knowledgeable of the Church of Man. You're very knowledgeable about legalities. So why don't you and I go have a seat with the union president of the dock workers, and maybe we can figure out a deal with donated bodies, and then we can get those awful dockside dealers out of town. They're wrecking everything.
People need to
Can I do a sneak attack?
That
You do whatever you want.
Do what you want, man. Go for it.
I'm just gonna
My
flying
God.
Corgi attack with my sword
please roll a 1.
from
Please
the
roll a
shadow.
1.
Please.
Don't forget
Fall
you're
on your
blessed.
own
You're blessed.
sword.
You can add a d4.
Oh, I can.
Mhm.
I got a 3 plus 3 plus maybe a d4. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Actually, how much AC
Corgi?
does she have?
Goes
I'm just
flying out
looking.
the window. We're on the
Plus a 2.
third
There they
story.
are.
So
What's
like
the
a
total?
9.
A 9? It does not hit. You just way overshoot and just like land like in a thump 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 thump, and then roll out the door down the stairs and whack right into
Oh,
Arfus.
Fighting
Okay.
the good fight, are we?
Right.
Sorry,
You guys
about that.
stop trying to kill me. I'm trying to be
I-
helpful.
We were not trying to kill you. My
No, I
associate
know.
is a loose cannon.
I've noticed.
A bit of a wild card, as they say.
I'm surprised it's not that one. This one is being surprisingly calm.
Jax is good. Jax is great.
Jax is a very good dog.
Yes.
Jax has been walked today.
Yes, you're a very good
Arfus,
dog.
stop killing things.
Technically, they're already dead.
Stop re-deading them.
Okay.
Stop defiling corpses.
That too.
I'm refiling them to the grave.
And on that, we will have everyone. We will have a shot of Arfus finally getting out of the staircase, and then you guys sitting down at an office table or in a big boardroom, discussing the legalities and ethical ramifications of zombie workers and people that will donate their bodies on the understanding that their soul does get to go to the farm upstate. And blah blah blah.
Jax
I
hates
love playing
bureaucracy.
games with like other leftists where you have to get into that kind of thing where it's like, wait a minute, it's
Wait.
a union.
It's my favorite part of like Dimension 20 is just listening to
Yeah.
Brennan go off.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. Did the zombies give consent to become zombies?
Yeah.
Because if not, I
exactly.
have a bigger problem with this.
We have 4 minutes left, so thank you everybody so much. It's been incredible playing with you. Thank you everybody for being here for OPPCon. It's been so much fun. This has been a version of Pugmire, mostly within the rules. But please go check it out. You can pre-order it now, and it is a very, very cool book made by very, very cool people. Speaking of which, let's say our goodbyes. Can I just get your name and where we can find you? Starting with Dixie.
Yeah, I'll go in reverse order this time.
Yeah.
Dixie Cochran, you can find me pretty much everywhere. It's Dixie Cyanide. It's my handle on all the @ websites. Also, much like many of our Pugmire adventures, that is like an intro adventure, but it can really run about 2 sessions.
Yeah.
So know that you're like, even if you get the book, you're going to get more out of that than what we even did in these 3 hours.
I skipped a bunch.
Every intro adventure I've run for Pugmire has been like 7 or 8 hours because my players will not be serious, which is not what happened here tonight, obviously.
I don't know
Come
what
on,
you're
we're
talking
super
about.
serious.
If
Super
we're in
serial,
reverse
guys.
order, I guess I'm throwing it to Cal.
Going over to Cal.
I'm sorry,
Hi.
I'm barking it to Cal. Barking it.
You're
to Cal
barking
is
it
what
to
we're doing
Cal.
now.
Hi, my name is Cal. I played Sir Arfus tonight, and yeah, it was fun playing with everybody. Join, I think the next Dork Tales thing I'm in is going to be Dragonlance on Wednesday night. And if you want to hear me talk about Beast Wars, Transformers, Reboot, random episodes of random other cartoons and TV shows from the 90s, check me out at Laser Comb Productions, LAZOR COMB. And yeah, we have a few podcasts my recording partner and I have been doing for a couple years. Going strong. So
And they're all
Yeah.
very, very good and very entertaining. So go check them
YouTube,
out.
Spotify, like everything.
Exactly.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you're ever talking
Exactly.
Transformers, that's Eddie Webb, who wrote Pugmire, that's his favorite thing of all time. So besides maybe Sherlock
Oh.
Holmes.
So I think you need to have them as a guest.
Eddie would be a great guest on anything Transformers related. He actually even worked on the recent Transformers role-playing game.
Oh, really?
go. Yeah,
Actually,
there's your in.
we'll talk after.
We'll talk. We're almost done. We got to get through everybody else. Brynn.
Get through. Sorry.
I'll be fast. I'm Brynn. Okay, next.
Wonderful. You can see Brynn in Strixhaven over on our Patreon, and most of it available on, or it's starting to be available on YouTube as well. Speaking of,
better than I do it anyway.
Speaking of on Strixhaven, Robin, hi.
Hi, I'm Robin. Yeah, you can find me on Dork Tales. I'm in so much content, and I am DMing the Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel for right now. It's exclusive on Patreon for the first couple months. So episode 2 will be up next Sunday, and we'll be doing that if you're on our $5 tier a month. You get to see that, and then in roughly 2 months, it'll be starting to drop on Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, come see me DM and cause chaos for the players.
And speaking of running Patreon exclusive games, our other all 3 Patreon exclusive DMs are here. Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. You can find me on Dork Tales, usually playing mage games or running the Patreon exclusive Technocracy Zero Sum game, which runs the first Sunday of the month and is currently dropping the beginning episodes on YouTube, which is fantastic. I think we're up to episode 1 now, so that's great. Or you can find me in Dragonlance on Wednesdays, or still here at oppcon, I think on the Dork Tales channel tomorrow for Mage, which is going to be great. Or you can find me with my podcast, which I forgot to mention in the beginning, which is Paradox, a Mage to the Ascension podcast, and where I talk about Mage to the Ascension and all sorts of fun stuff there, which Kelly joins me sometimes. It's great.
It's very awesome. And I do apologize. Yes, Lower Dorks has started Star Trek Lower Dorks, which is run by Millie, who was in our previous game over on Simulacra TV. Thank you very, very much, OPP, Onyx Path Publishers, and as well as Plastic Age Plays. Thanks, Travis. Thanks for letting us be here. You're wonderful, and I can't wait to play with you again. Thank you, everybody, for being here in the audience and here playing. Kelly, take us out. I believe we're going to go raid Dorktail.
Raiding your own channel.
Raiding Dork Tales. Let's go raid Dork Tales right now. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, bum-bum-ba-da-da.
I really hope the
Oh,
audience
Mega
is hearing
Man. I was
that,
like,
and
what
it's
the
not just
hell
us
is that? I'm so
dancing.
tired, guys. Let's go raid them right now. Love y'all.
Bye.